Stream started.
Yeah, it worked.
Cool beans. All right.
See what happens when you wait?
In the last episode of this beautiful game, does anyone want to give me a quick little recap? Quick recap. Alright, that was really quick. Alright. So, this time around, you guys have left Dalio. This is in the morning, the day after now. You have left Dalio after a harrowing experience against Kalesh and Brodavant. You technically had won in the battle. Kalesh did go down until Brodavant intervened and sent him away. And then afterwards completed the ritual with Fiora, causing the relic to be charged. And Brodavant has decided to head towards the Cane Tundra to unleash Bishaat. With presumably two pressing matters at that ready here, in different directions, you had to make a choice. And it seems that after much deliberation, you guys have decided to keep on the original paths and head to Nosio first, leaving Brodavant to do as she may. Does that still sound right? You guys are still heading there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
This will sound right.
Alrighty. Where is... I had this here. There it is. We'll get some... You guys are in Norca now, which means you get a little something spicy. You get some Witcher music. Hell yeah, baby! Let's go.
Yeah, bring it on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. So,
what happened to Lucky last session? Is he okay?
No, he was just camping outside waiting for us. So he went back with us into town, and now we've taken him with us on the trip. So currently, I'm riding him. So we're going over to Nosio.
Ooh yeah.
Oh, we love Lucky.
So you guys have a cart and a gazir. A gazir being a large goat with like 6 legs, a goat-like creature. These massive horns, and they're just very like fluffy and very sturdy being. They're a little slower than a horse, but they are perfect for the sometimes harsh and uneven landscapes of Nurka. Luckily, the distance and path from Dalio to Nosio is pretty well traveled, so potential danger is at a minimum. It'll probably take you between 5 to 7 days to reach Nosio from here. Is there anything anyone would like to do this morning before heading out?
Yeah, actually, I'd like to write a letter to my Aunt Valexia anyway, and just kind of inform her of what's going on. I'm not asking her to do anything, I'm just describing what's happening, just to share news and let her know about my adventure and fill in some of the details about me heading to Nosio next.
You write the letter. Drummond is more than willing to... He's actually heading to Valoxia himself, so he'll deliver the letter for you. As he leaves behind Tearfall Inn at your behest. Alright, I'll get this here around. Take care, kiddo.
Stay safe.
Alright. Is there anyone else that would like to do anything?
I'm just kind of polishing my armor and weapons, getting everything sorted for the day. And maybe I'll ask, say, like, June, what the plan is for the day, in case I might be able to prepare something.
It should be just traveling. Take a while to get there, so unless we get like ambushed or anything on the roads, I don't think there's much to, really prepare for.
All right. Well, I'll keep an eye out then. Sounds good.
Okay.
The murders investigation, was that a formal quest? Is there a reward for that we haven't looked into?
The kidnapping with the girls and stuff like that?
Yes, sorry, I keep using the word murder, but kidnapping is what it was
Yes,
posted.
they did die. So, after I believe what happened, and you may correct me if I'm wrong in this. You had some surviving members of the cult that you specifically, Pala, did not outright kill. I'm assuming you've brought these cultists to the local guard. And that's kind of how everyone figured out that you guys were the ones that sort of stopped these things from happening, especially with bringing Talia back to the Tearfall Inn. And you were gifted the bag of beans as the reward from the other
Okay, so
houses. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure what was from Drummond and what was from the job itself.
Yeah. The bag of beans is pretty much from the job completion.
Gotcha.
Is there any branch of the school in Dalio?
Which school?
The school of Highstat? My school.
There is not. As far as you're aware, Highstat is only within Highstat.
Okay. Can I? Do you have any shops prepared? Any magic shops prepared?
Yeah, for sure. You can head on over to a magic shop. Before heading out, in that case, you could make your way to the... So I'm looking at the exact area. You can go to the Riverway Shops and Inn if you would like. What are you looking for in particular? Like paper and ink?
Paper, ink, and spells.
Okay. Yes, there is actually... What the exact name of this guy? Here. You are aware of the Tried and True, which is an all-purpose trader. But there is also the House of Hex, which is along the riverside, which you know specializes in sort of like magic, like lower magic orientation. You may be able to find some spell scrolls here or there if you go with the side. As this is kind of a chore, we don't have to RP this. What are you looking for exactly? Just paper, ink, and what kind of spells?
What kind of spells? I mean, I was just kind of curious as to what spells were there.
Sure. Let's see.
I guess that was too unspecific for you. Spells that I don't know.
Spells that you don't know. There is what looks to be a spell scroll of comprehend languages.
You know what? That actually sounds useful. So I think I will.
That'll be 50 gold if you would like that.
50 gold?
Yes.
Okay.
And the House of Hex is run by an elderly woman. Looks to be she's a dwarven older woman, with a very heavy hunch that at first glance looks like a hag, but she seems to end up being pretty kind, and she will show you that she has comprehend languages available. She also has expeditious retreat.
What's that?
Expeditious retreat.
I guess I can look it up.
Yes. As a bonus action, you can double your movement. Essentially, you can use dash as a bonus action, but it is a concentration spell.
But you can. So a concentration spell, a bonus action, and a normal spell can't be used in the same turn, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Is there any way to do two concentration spells at once? Is there anything that lets anyone do that?
Make a history arcana check.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. The answer's gonna be no matter what I roll.
Natural 20 for a total of 30? Yeah, no.
15.
15's not bad. You just what you know of particularly more powerful wizards and sort of people that are more aware of the arcane craft, you can kind of surmise that there's probably a way to do so, but the way to do so is either very difficult, can take a lot of time, or is some kind of item that helps you do that but is expensive. It is very much not a common occurrence, and probably would be best. You could probably ask higher level wizards or officials about this kind of thing if you're curious.
Okay.
And I'll take Expeditious Retreat as well.
Okay, that's another 50 gold. There is a third level spell called Link.
Tell me. Link.
Yes.
Let me see.
Roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns. It's not concentration. On a roll of 11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence and appear in material plane.
Let's do it. All right.
All right. Blink will be, I think that's 300 gold.
So 400 total.
Yes.
And the paper and ink to transcribe them.
How much are you looking for, paper and ink wise? She
The
only
bare
has a
minimum.
total of 500.
Okay. All right. I have to do math to figure out how much I need. Right. So it's a third level. That's 3 hours, and each hour is.
What?
To transcribe the spell. Each
you
hour
gotta-
takes how much
It should say under your features and traits.
features and traits.
Should be.
DM, while
Yes.
we're doing this, I'm gonna retroactively prepare some spells during my long rest. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
That's
You're
a good
welcome.
idea, actually.
Yes. You guys have. I'm letting you before leaving the village. You can adjust your spells or whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Copying a spell takes for each level of the spell. The process takes 2 hours and costs 50 gold. So,
Okay.
it'll be for 2 first level spells. That's 100, and then a third. That's an extra 150, so 250.
So 400 plus 250, so 650.
650. Yeah,
Yep. I'll do it.
sounds good to me. Oh, roll me a d20 actually.
Me?
Yeah.
$20.
A natural 20.
Yeah.
You find an additional 4th level spell of your choice in that shot.
Fourth
Oh.
level spell of your choice.
Oh my gosh. All right.
And you have enough paper. That's for a 4th level spell. That's an extra 200 gold worth. What a 4th level spell is. Hold on, I gotta pull up the fucking manual for this shit. My DM screen.
Oh, interesting.
The 4th level spell. Unfortunately, is gonna be 250 gold
To purchase?
to purchase. Yes.
Okay. I was gonna ask for any recommendations, but that seems a little too...
I personally really like Banishment. It's just really good. Dimension Door. Need I say more?
Yep.
All right, Dimension Door it is. All right.
Oh,
So
that's 250, and then an extra 200. 250 for the spell, and then an extra 200 for the materials to transcribe it.
I'll
So
buy that one
450.
for him. I'll buy that one for
Oh.
Greg. Yeah. 450
Okay.
from me.
Polymorph is also really good. Just putting that out there.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I don't know. It just doesn't really seem to go with.
Greg's theme.
Yeah, at least right now.
You do have your other spell book that has Polymorph in it.
Oh,
Actually.
yes.
Oh, you need to transcribe that then to your current one, right?
Yeah, he doesn't need to transcribe it. It already is in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, except for the fact that I need to get rid of this thing, meta conversation as fast as possible.
Yeah, Greg has looked exhausted consistently. Like, my man is
Yeah.
not getting sleep.
Huh. I guess I'll do this. This could be good.
Just no one cares that Grig's tired. No one's
He's
brought
He's
it
just a
up.
plucky little halfling. Who cares? He's
Yeah.
fine.
Because it hasn't really affected any of the rolls or anything, at least as of
He's
now.
your rolls have been immaculate, really.
They really have been.
Those bedroom eyes are just so beautiful.
Bedroom eye. All right, is that everything everyone would like to do?
I think so.
Vergomir and Jask will also be accompanying you on this journey.
Awesome.
Oh, Jask is here?
Sorry, not Jask,
Yeah.
Abel.
No,
Okay.
Abel.
Oh,
That's
Eric,
fine.
are you guys? Is everyone shopping right now? Can I buy something? Is that
Yes,
what's
what
happening?
would you like to buy?
Oh yes. Okay, I want potions of healing, and I want to buy a bunch of them.
Roll me a d20.
Okay.
Roll a
I have-
d20.
Yep.
I have an awesome spell for you, Paula.
I can't
Oh, no.
load Foundry for some reason. Oh no! It literally just as I said that it was like no psych. Okay. I'm loading it in. Hold on.
I just have to remember how many. Oh, I only get. Okay. I have one 4th level spell.
Too
So.
long. I'm just gonna roll it. Like roll one
Yeah.
d20.
So upset about the 1/4 level spell.
It's only one.
Okay, Eric.
Yeah.
I may have crit failed. I may have rolled a 1.
Okay, you find no potions in this town.
That's a shame.
0. Oh my god. Oh.
That's so
no.
funny. Greg rolls a natural 20 on his luck roll, and you roll a natural 1. That's so funny.
Freaking
I'll
terrible.
just brew. Wait, do I have enough time to try to brew a potion or two, or are we like on the move right now?
You guys are still in Dahlia. With shopping and everything, you're reaching like early afternoon now.
All right, I got to look at my instruction manual. I'll figure out if I have enough time to actually make something.
When we pass by the magic store, can I buy some parchment for a spell material, if that's needed?
Yes, you can buy parchment and stuff like that. Any sort of like spell material components. There is a shop called the Tried and True that should have most of the things you need.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm covered on those things.
Of course.
I don't need anything expensive.
Yeah. Any spell component that doesn't have an associated cost with it, I can just say you just pick up. It's fine.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, let's see. I will do this.
I've got a really interesting spell I've never seen before.
Just gotta make sure that these spells are legal, because there is some that come from a different campaign.
Is it super brain hemorrhage?
Yeah, that's the one.
There's something called
Yeah.
instant kill the big bad.
There's something called Reset
there?
the Universe, where you just take over as being DM.
Oh, we retconned one session.
But I will say, make sure that everyone is level 7, because you guys did all level up. Hint, hint.
right.
Looking at
Yeah.
you, level 6.
Yeah, I know. I'll work on that in a moment. I'm
You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
He just really likes being level 6. It's fine.
Yeah, you know, maybe I like being level 6. Maybe I don't want to level
Hey,
up. You ever
that's fine. You can
that,
say
guys?
level 6. See if I
You
care.
know.
See if I care.
You're gonna care.
That'll show him. I'll stay at level 6. That'll teach him.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh, that spell. I think I know what spell you're talking about, Gain. That is a really good spell, actually.
Rope trick?
Yep.
Yeah. Never heard of it before.
It's pretty good.
Rig knows 31 spells.
30. What?
Yeah.
Well, we gotta spend the time to transcribe the new ones, but...
Well,
other than
yeah,
that-
but we're taking a trip.
Yeah.
And Greg never stays watch, so he has all the time in the world.
Greg never... Greg's a lazy asshole. He hates this shit.
He needs his beauty rest. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Look at him right now. Like he's so tired.
Does one of us have identify?
Let me see. I
Great
could.
beauty, right?
Yeah, I have identify.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't. Okay. Do you think locate creature will be useful?
Drugs.
Yeah, locate drugs.
Yeah, locate drugs. That's a pretty good one, actually. I keep that.
Yeah, it's my favorite one actually. So I can locate all the drugs. And then I quickly shout, "Look, this guy has drugs."
The guards are like, where? And they tackle the guy. No, wait! My fries! He drops a plate of fries on the ground as he gets tackled.
Then I'll pick him up and walk away because that's what I was actually going for.
Villain origin story.
They break open the fries and there's joints inside of them.
Whoa.
I thought that was
is
a
one
genius
aspect
idea.
of it.
All right, Dane, you are you're on hyped up cocaine all the time now, by eating these fries.
Did I eat the fries?
Sorry, June.
Okay, that's what I was taught. That's what I
You
thought.
force
Give
fed
him to
them
the
the
bear.
game.
Give him to the bear.
Right. Give
Cocaine
him to
bear.
the bear. Cocaine bear. Yeah.
The deadliest creature.
That's just wrong.
Oh, who came up with that movie?
All right, is that all? Is that
Elizabeth
shopping?
Banks.
Yeah, I think so. I have no money, by the way.
All right, what is
You don't have any money?
What do you guys call the Gazir?
Nope. We're called the Bad Benefits, so the Gazir's called Our Consequences.
Okay, our consequences. The Gazir will be heading.
I don't know.
across
That's
the way.
How about just consequences? You know?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, consequences.
Okay, writing that down. All right, you have consequences. The Gazir. You have your little cart. The cart is not too bad. It seems to be very simple and functional. It's more designed for long-term use than it is for comfort. And it is not too big, so you guys are going to be a bit of a squeeze on that cart. Who will be driving?
Not
let me
Greg.
see. Who has good anything?
Who has
Wait.
anything?
If anyone has proficiency in land vehicles, that would help here.
Oh, in land vehicles?
Yeah, if you can drive a car, this gets good.
If you can drive a car, you can drive a cart.
You don't need a license to drive a sandwich.
I'm gonna write down that Gain is gonna get a license when we have downtime,
Okay.
To ride a sandwich?
Okay.
but I can't right now.
Let's see.
Never done this, so no, not me.
All right, I'll do it again. I've done it once before. I'm basically a professional at this point, so feel safe.
Crashes.
Roll me an animal handling check.
All right. Can I use Lucky to help me cooperate and talk to this guy? And actually, can I talk to it a little bit?
I think Lucky
Yeah,
gives
you can talk to the
disadvantage
Gazir.
on
Yeah,
anything.
you can talk to consequences.
Hey, oh, do you already have a name?
Huh? What's
Uh,
a name?
It's what you call someone when you want to talk to them. Like, you'll call me Isaac whenever you want to talk to me.
Why would I want to talk to you?
Because we're to work together to get to a faraway place. I point down the road.
I mean, yeah, okay, I've done this a
And
couple
I give you
times.
some, and wait, I give you food too, and I pull
Oh.
out some warm.
Okay, what kind of food we talking about here, bud?
I got some vegetables that Lucky wasn't having before.
Oh,
if you'd like
baby, alright, now we're talking. You can call me
Okay.
whatever you want, honey. Just keep the
Okay.
vegetables coming.
He's
Okay.
a freak.
It's a freak.
He's a freak.
Okay, your name is Consequences. So if I say that, I'm trying to get your attention. Okay.
Alright, you got it.
All right. Okay. No, I'll make my normal animal handling check.
With advantage.
Okay. Let's see, thank God. Oh well. Okay, 10.
10 is the DC. You're good. For just talking to it, promising it vegetables and stuff like that, you've given it the proper assessment. 10 is good enough. Consequences will continue on and move as you wish throughout this ride. The pace is probably not as fast as you were hoping for. Once again, these carts are designed for long distance and long term, so the speed is not so much as important as the consistency is. But all of you hop onto this cart. Consequence pulls it. Isaac is driving. And you guys are along the Norkin Road to Dahlia. For the first day of travel, The wind is gentle, the weather is fair, and you embark from Dalio onto the fair grasslands of Norca, following the pathway forward. It's a bit hard to miss, as there are aqueducts that seem to be completely along the length of this pass as well, sort of on the way of this road, on the way to Nocio. You can hear the gentle sounds of water as it passes through these aqueducts all around you, and you continue your pathway forward. You've picked a perfect time for travel as the weather shifts into late spring. There are clusters of wildflowers all around you, giving a vibrant, beautiful color to the landscape. You hear the sound of bird chirpings in this soft day of traveling. There is no danger around you. What is everyone doing on this first day of travel?
Greg's got his head in the books.
How's everyone doing after all that? Paula, are you okay?
Paula hasn't been very talkative. She's been most likely. How big is the cart? Like
10 feet by 10 feet at most.
Okay, so we're all kind of just sitting along the.
Yeah, you guys are
the
like
edge of the
side
cart.
by side, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, she would just have.
It is a
her-
hoodie cart, I will say.
She'd have Gree out and just kind of plucking at it, not doing anything. I think particularly like deliberate. But when you ask, she would look up a little bit, and it was a lot. If you don't worry. If you need me to go in, I'll. My the combat isn't going to hurt for it. Don't worry.
Are you sure? You don't have to be the first one in, Paula, if you don't feel like you can handle it right now.
No, that's not. That's.
I mean, I'd gladly throw Isaac in first. Don't worry.
Thank you, but no, it's where it's where I work best, I guess. I'm fine with that. I'm content.
Okay. Just want to make sure that, I don't want you to feel like you're gonna panic and freak out and everything. I know you've been through a lot just now, but now officially, you will never see me not by your side. And I promise I won't walk away from the group either. Because that never ends up well.
I think she stops, like her hands stop moving, and she'll turn to you fully and just say, "Thank you. That means a lot. I'm sorry."
No, you're okay. If you don't want to talk anymore, just, it's fine. I get it.
No, I appreciate it. It just seems like there's not a lot in my control right now, and well, I guess the one thing I can do is swing an axe. So that's, I guess I'll keep at that, and hopefully everything else falls into place, I guess.
You can do more than swing an axe. Don't worry. We'll all come back from this. As long as we stick together, I think everything will be okay. Though it does... Never mind. It just, things have just been going a bit crazier than, I guess, even we expected.
Yeah. You could say that.
Okay. Well, yeah, you just get some rest. Just if you need anything, over here, and I'm pretty sure the guidance of Ataro, haha, haha, whatever. Great god guy, you know. If you need anything.
Thank you. And I think she'll actually look at she'll look at Greg. She's like in this sort of more like calm, I don't know, perspective state. Just say, "Do you look tired?"
I mean, I'm just reading, the books, trying to make sure I got spells to go. That's all. I just hope you're okay. Just gotta make sure we gotta do better next time.
Sure. You're not fighting with anything right now? You just reading takes a lot out of you?
Oh yeah, it's just a lot of knowledge I'm trying to learn here.
Okay. Well, I won't interfere.
It's okay. No worries.
If one of you guys would like, you can sit up here on the front. It's actually a nice morning today. If you look outside, you can actually see a couple deer roaming by.
Sure.
Is it your kind of deer, or?
No, it's they're the normal type of deer. I haven't talked to them, so I'm not gonna bother. But
Ooh, honey, come this way! As Isaac just starts catcalling these deer. Not Isaac, sorry. Lucky starts catcalling these deer.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure about you guys. Have you guys been out in the stretch of the woods before? I mean, this is obviously a first for me, but... Have you been over here before, Paladin?
I don't know about this road in particular. We don't get to do a lot of sightseeing regardless, so it doesn't seem that familiar, I guess.
That makes...
I know this is maybe a bad time, but at some point in one of the nights where we probably stop, I'll need someone to the full moon's coming up, and I've been told that there's it gets bad for the lycanthropy thing. So
Oh, no, don't worry. I can handle it, hopefully.
I have the shackles. We can take them off, whenever. But I'll probably, prior to nightfall, find a spot to hunker down and hopefully prevent any collateral damage.
I think I can handle you as long as you just, smack the shield or whatever. However, Hitaro, it'll be fine.
It's not about. It's not about whether I hit the shield. It's.
Oh.
I don't think I'm going to be able to know what I'm hitting.
Oh.
I've never been able to remember what happens. So, last time I woke up and Wendy was on the ground.
Right.
So I don't know. I appreciate that, that it... the shield has helped before, but it's never... I just don't know. So I'm going to play it safe. And
yeah, makes sense.
Okay. And actually, on the calendar, when is the full moon?
It'll be the 13th of Vixta.
Okay, so in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It sounds like before you'd never really got the chance to see many places, is that right? They only took you between different pre-planned routes. You never really got to see anything you wanted.
No, sometimes we'd get a little bit of time to, we with a bunch of bodyguards, we'd go to like some shop or something or to a restaurant. But most of the time, we would just have food taken to us, and we didn't really get to see any of the sights. You know what? Yeah, I think. Sure. I'll put Greed down and sit up on the front of the cart. Yeah, I think I'll try taking the opportunity.
Yeah, being out in the woods whenever I was feeling down usually is a way just to kind of feel nice again. Not really. It's kind of meditative in a way that I'm not used to. Usually my mom would have me meditate in my room, but sometimes I would just get so stressed out until I went outside and went out hunting with my dad or something. So just, having fresh air does a lot for me.
That is kind of nice, but I'm not sure if that's me or the werewolf thing speaking. I didn't really spend much time in the forest before.
Given that you weren't really allowed to go many places, is there somewhere in particular you might want to go?
Well, getting to see more of Gerlach was something that I wanted to do. I wanted, my favorite thing is the music part of it, seeing what other people do outside of the big grand performances. But we haven't had much downtime in a little while where I can kind of check that out, I suppose. How about you all? We've been, we take our occasional shopping trip, I suppose, but is there anything that you guys have, a little more leisurely, I guess, that you've wanted to do?
Well, I always wanted to travel. I was just always told that we're not allowed to leave, and I can kind of understand why. Or I'm not allowed to leave, I guess.
Oh, so June, is that the farthest you've been from home then right now?
Oh, yeah, every step I took outside of home is the furthest I've ever been, so it's exciting and terrifying.
So
Mostly terrifying.
Why weren't you allowed to leave?
I think probably my mom was shielding me from all of this family drama. I think that's probably why I wasn't allowed to leave. I learned about my extended family, soon after my mom died. So, it's very understandable why she didn't want me to leave. I get it now. I used to bother her a lot about it, but it makes so much more sense now that I saw my brother backstab something we couldn't kill for a long time. And yeah. Sorry. I still in shock.
No, I get it. It's... If there's anything... I don't know how these kinds of people... how do these people exist? How do you get
Which I
here?
can tell you.
The
It
cruelty
sounds-
is...
Yeah, it's
They're
extremely
everywhere.
cruel.
Abel speaks up as well. They're just
Yeah,
they're everywhere.
it's true. But we do what we got to do, and what else do I have other than doing this?
I don't think I've ever asked, but what do you guys think about what Kalesh was talking about? With, letting free these whatever disaster gods to cleanse the world a little. I'm woefully ignorant of what actually they all do. But he seems convinced that the world would be a better place in a more fair place if these gods were released.
He
Hmm.
he had a point in regards to there being just a lot of people not worth living or existing. I can say that for fact. I've seen people that just abuse others with my own two eyes. That house, the dilapidated mansion that we were in. He seems a little bit more open at this point now that you guys have kind of left the manor of the Dire Fonts. June, I told you before that I wasn't a native of Alaxia, right? That I came there when I was a kid.
Right.
Well, along my travels, I was kind of roaming from place to place, and I arrived in Dahlia at some point, just looking for a way to survive. The Dire Fonts found me. They took me in, and then they forced me to be a mule for them, a drug mule. They were assholes, to say the least. They were awful people.
Sorry that you had to deal with that. That sounds terrible.
It was. But at least I found you and my mom, I guess, in Valaxia. It seems like it's one of the actual nice places in this world.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Because I don't know, at least what Rala said when I talked to her, was that they're completely unfeeling, and they just, I don't know, they do whatever it is that they do without any regard for, I guess, whether people deserve it or not. But I don't even know what they, like, do you know what they do? Like, I mean, yeah, plague sounds bad, but what actually does Orala being freed mean? What happens? Do any of you know?
Isaac just shakes his head.
I have no idea.
Yeah, to imagine that. It's names I feel I've heard before, things I've seen in the scriptures, but in reality, I have no idea. I can't even imagine what that creature would look like.
Well, Orala is one of the most terrifying things I've ever looked. It's like a bird, but it's covered in eyes. I mean, kind of grotesque, honestly. But
Bird covered with eyes.
I will allow a religion check to anyone that would like to make one.
Sure, I'll take it.
Isaac, you may roll this with advantage because of your
Oh.
upbringing.
No worries, natural 20 on the first roll for 19.
Minus one.
Wait, hold up.
Good
You have a
20.
negative modifier to religion? My man Isaac?
I know a lot about one
guy. Disadvantage because you're exhausted, Greek.
Oh my god. Oh, nice.
Hey.
You're pretty tired, Greg, honestly.
I don't really remember much.
Isaac, you seem to recall something your mother told you about the nature of the divine, and it kind of says so in scriptures that you have. You recall that there exist certain ideas, certain forces that belong to a name, an existence. Like, for example, what you were told is that Indrala is the goddess of Solaris, and more importantly, the goddess of love.
Yes.
The more love exists, the more powerful she is. With other divine beings, the stronger the idea of their domain, the stronger their presence of their domain exists, the stronger they are. So what does that mean for these abyssal pillars, these gods of disaster?
I see. Okay. So the stronger that we have famine, disease, hate, and anger, the stronger that is in Solaris, the stronger Orala and Bisha become over time.
Well, that's not good.
You'll notice that people still get sick even though Orala is sealed away. The first day of travel comes to an end. You guys did leave a little later than in the morning, so the amount of travel you got done isn't as much as a full day of travel, but it is a sizable amount. As you set camp for the evening, who is taking watch through the night?
I'll take watch.
So we have June for the first watch.
I'll keep watch with June.
June and Paolo for the first.
I'll take the next one.
Okay. I'll join you, Gain.
Okay, so we have Gain and Isaac for the second. June Paolo for the first. Who will be taking the last watch? Cool. Nobody.
Okay, now I'll go for the
Okay,
third.
okay, all right, Greg.
I
Greg will take it.
Okay,
No,
Greg will
Greg
take
is
There's
this
just
only
one.
wait.
so many party members, guys. Some of you have to speak up at some
Like,
point.
Will
Greg
Wendy
is
be
just-
joining for the last one?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I just stepped away for a second. Yeah, Wendy will join Greg for the last one.
Okay. So we have our pairings. First one, we have June and Paola. Both of you, please make me perception checks as you start your watch for the night around the campfire.
Perception. Oh, that's the wrong one. 1, 2. 14.
All right.
This is going to be. Sorry, the sheet wasn't working. It's also 14.
Okay. Standing watch, looking around, listening to the sounds of the forest around you.
Sorry, that's
It's calm.
actually 17. My bad.
17. Okay. It's calm in the night. Seems to be fine. So, what do you two talk about?
So, I mean, it seems pretty calm tonight, but I guess, what were you thinking? I don't know if it's too early to bring it up, but, why did you stay back to watch whatever was going on?
She. I thought maybe it would. I know that she's. I mean, now I know what she's like, but before, she was obstinate, irritating. And I thought maybe if it was just me and her, there'd be a chance to maybe know her more and find out, if, because we're in the same boat. I thought that, we're both stuck with this stupid contract. And I thought maybe open up a little bit, and then I didn't think she'd be so cruel.
I see. Okay. Well, it's okay. I understand. I just didn't know why you would trust her, but also, I guess we didn't really do a great job after that to make sure everything was actually okay. She was being extremely suspicious the whole time.
I thought if I knew her better, then it would make everything easier.
It's okay.
I'm supposed to. I'm sorry. This is.
No, it's fine. I think your thought process was right. It would have made it a lot better to make a connection with her, but I mean, there is no but. It's just you did your best, and that's, you were thinking about our situation, so that's good. It's just we don't. I guess I didn't ever trust her. It's just, hard to believe that anyone would be as wacky as she would.
What I don't understand is if what she tells me is true, in that Zetano's gonna come back for me or try to whatever. If yeah, I'm apparently important enough that he can't just let me go, but I'm expendable enough that she could have just sacrificed my soul. I don't understand. Like, what? Where are these? What is the?
I don't think
Why can't he just let me go?
I don't know. I have no idea. She's playing a game of chaos. It's not for us to actually understand, I don't think. I hope we eventually do, but it's quite literally impossible to know what she wants or what she's up to. So you can think all you want, Paula. It's just, I think she's doing this for her own entertainment, honestly. It just seems like very psychopathic behavior. But I mean, that's just me coping with how I see her, though. Maybe she isn't. Maybe she's a great person underneath all that for...
No, there's no one should be okay with doing what she did. She made me choose. No, it's no. What she did, there's nothing. No, there's no redeeming that.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Is your brother like this too?
I hope there's an ounce of redemption or redeemable qualities about him. I don't know my brother, but if she's like that, I'm gonna guess that everyone that was in that room is probably like that too. But I mean, I've been going back and forth in my head about what I would do once we finally confront my brother and the rest of my family if we ever meet them. I still am on the board, on the line, on the fence about whether we kill them or I try to reason with them. But every interaction we've had with her makes it more impossible for that to be an option. So, I mean, here's me hoping that my brother's not actually like that, and there's something else, holding him like holding the strings and playing him like a puppet that we could save him. But it feels like every time we try to save somebody, they don't want to be saved.
Well, if it comes to it, and you want to try to give him a chance, you know, I'll be there to back you up. You know, if you make that call that you want to try finding something worth saving, then you know I'll defend you on that.
Thanks, Paula. I truly hope that that's even an option. It would mean everything to me. I don't want to lose more family, even though I've never met them. Just I don't know. I don't understand anything. Just why is my family the way that they are? Why can't we just be a normal family? I wish I had a brother, two brothers, and grandparents and a dad to be with me, but I mean, we make do with what we have, and I had a mother, and now I have you guys. So I'm glad you can back me up.
Of course. Do you wish that maybe you just didn't know they existed? I can't say that I really know what you're. I've never had to worry about my, father or grandfather or brother. Well, I guess my brother is a thing, but, I don't. It's just my siblings and I. I haven't. So, I mean, if you had found out that you never found out that they existed, do you think you'd be happier?
I think my mom would still be alive. I don't believe that I would be happier. I think I would just be more ignorant about it and live my life the way I've always been living it, but I'm not one to look back at the past and dwell on every little thing and hold a grudge and everything. As much as I love my mom and everything, she would want me to kind of, do what I can to do as good in the world as she wished she could have. So, no, I don't regret me knowing that they exist. And in fact, there's just a bit of me that is a little excited to actually meet them, and maybe they'll, take me in a little bit, and they'll see a different perspective. I have very, very crazy hopes and dreams for this, but it's, only talking to my mom and Abel and a few people in the city and Kataro. It would be great to meet more family, but I just wish it was on better terms than what we're doing now. But no, I don't regret it. I don't think I'd be happier, and I don't want to believe that I would be happier. I want to believe that whatever's happening now is just my reality, and not dwell on the past or what could have been.
Right. Okay. That's I understand that.
Right. Well, hey, one good thing about right now?
What's that?
Lucky's not here.
Oh, thank goodness. You're right. Yeah.
He actually is outside.
Yeah, but he's not talking to us, so it's fine.
Okay.
He's wandering around somewhere. No longer near the camp.
Also, Paula, last time Wendy and I were out for a lookout, he was like, Lucky was falling off a ship, off the ship, and we kind of just let him, if that makes you any happier. So, it's kind of funny.
It does.
I
It
wish you
does
could have
kind
seen
of
it.
make me happier. I think I would have liked to see that, actually.
Right. Don't tell Isaac.
No, I feel bad because I hate Lucky so much and he seems to really love him, but goodness, I'm just trying to keep my mouth shut instead of just going off about it all the time.
It's okay. Lucky is definitely a character, but he has been helpful, right?
I mean, yeah, that's... Isaac gets a lot of mileage out of him, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I just, I keep my distance, or I try to. Well, I'm trying not to threaten to kill him as often. But, it doesn't mean I have to save him, I guess.
I mean, I won't say anything if you don't, but I'll maybe pretend to throw a spell or two at him to help. Sorry, I don't want to talk bad about Lucky or anything. Just
No, I'm glad that sometimes it feels like it's just me getting angry about it, but it's good to know that it's not just me.
yeah. Oh, so you're not gonna consider marrying the moose thing?
No, that was
No? I mean,
no.
it's an option. I can just be
Are
there
you
or
actually threatening to officiate the wedding?
No, just trying to lighten the mood. But I mean, if you reconsider, Lucky is a really gentle guy.
I think I think this is I think it's time for next watch, actually.
Okay,
Your watch comes to an end as you wake up the next two folk here. Isaac and Gain. You awaken for your watch. Lucky, he's not around.
I'll try to call him back to camp. Like, hey, I don't know.
No,
Oh,
it's alright.
Oh, it's alright. Okay.
I think I'll be fine.
Okay, I take my fingers away from my head. I'm like, okay, I won't call him then. Alright, let's go get started.
Alright.
Well, both of you may make me perception check. Kranich may make one as well.
Okay,
You do be perceiving.
He do be perceiving.
13.
23.
Okay.
Kranich's not looking. He's sleeping.
The night seems to be fairly quiet. You hear maybe an owl or two nearby. At some point, Gain, you feel like you hear a very distant ooh somewhere in the woods.
Oh boy.
But the watch seems to go along pretty well as you two sit around the campfire. What do you talk about?
Oh. I haven't really had the chance to. I haven't had the chance to talk to you very much lately, Jane. I think that some of the things we've been through lately might have been overwhelming, but I'm glad you've stuck around this far, even though you don't really have to.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to be traveling on my own after everything we've seen.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is you can't really go back to being a citizen at this point. Like, I can't just go back home. I can't give up my quest because I know after talking to Wendy in June that there are so many bad things going on. Like, I can't help but like do something about it, you know? It's like I feel obliged to.
I know what you mean. In a way, I feel like I'm abandoning the problems back home by focusing on this, but it feels like we can't really ignore it.
Problems back home?
Well, there's just... I worry about the city and all of the things going on in the guild. You've picked up a little bit of it, I'm sure, by now. I just don't know what I'm going to do about it. I don't know if I can do anything about it, but I hope that I can come back stronger after everything that we're planning and everything we've done so far.
Okay, so say we get stronger. Say we can fight off Mizian. We stop the Abyssal Gods from being released. And say I gather just the rest of the papers over the next month or two, and we go home. What is it you want to do when you go back? Do you want to stay with the guild and do something there?
I feel like... well, there's more that I need to do away from home, I think. I need to have a better understanding of... I guess how I fit into everything. How I can come back and tell people how to live their lives. If I don't understand it myself, I couldn't do that. I want to visit other druids I want to travel with Kranik. I want to. There's something bigger than myself happening, and I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm trying to understand more. And you all are a lot more connected with your gods, let's just say. And I find that quite helpful myself. So,
Well, yeah, anything that you want to know that I hopefully know, I'll tell you. So feel free to ask me anything anytime. I feel like we might have some common interests.
I still need to pay a visit to the shrine myself sometime soon. We'll see.
To what shrine?
Oh, I'm checking my notes. The god of creation here in Norca. It logged it. Sorry, Marco speaking. It logged me out of my notes app, and now I can't. I tried to refresh it. Whatever.
Jiren, the god of the artisans.
Jiren. Yes.
Oh, Jiren. Okay.
Yeah, we passed by the temple when we went with June. I'm going to pay them a visit and see what I can't figure out, I suppose. We'll see.
That's pretty cool, actually.
What about you? I mean, when this is all over, where do you see yourself going?
Well, when this is all over, I'll be a real Umbreon, and that's what I've been wanting to do ever since I was a kid, so I don't know. After this, after everything settles down, I go back home, and do what? What do I do? Actually, you know, I love my family. I love Maple Grove. I love my friends. But I think after being out for a while, visiting a couple different cities, I think there's a lot more that I want to see. I feel like I have some sort of responsibility, but I don't know what it is yet. And I know it's kind of vague, but I feel like even if I can restore Andrala, there's something I can do for Solaris. So I bring Andrala back, you know, my god, and I have her cooperate with making Solaris balanced and honest again. I feel like there's still something I could personally do. I just don't know what it is, though. You know?
I think I know what you mean, honestly. I hope you figure it out.
I get the feeling if I stick around, if I have other people like you guys with me, who all of you know so much more than I do. I'm playful and a student, but I don't know, I feel like you guys have become masters, master artificers, master musicians. Wendy is old as hell and apparently knows everything, but she's super cool, and from all of you guys I've learned so much already. And I hope I can repay that back to Wendy and the rest of you too. So I feel like I've been protected and saved a lot when I'm going to gather these pages. If I had done this on my own, I would have probably died a long time ago.
I think we could all say the same.
I think we could all, yeah. I think it's good that we're traveling together. So being alone right now is too dangerous.
I feel like we're all pretty good for each other right now.
Mhm.
Definitely met at the right time. Now we just have to make it through all of this.
Mhm.
The second watch comes to a close. You awaken the last remaining members.
Good
All right,
morning.
I will say,
Morning.
throughout the night, the rest of the watch, the rest of you guys would have noticed that Greg sometimes awakens a little bit, picks up his book and reads through a couple pages before closing it and going back to sleep.
Oh, hey, while we're changing, Wendy, could you do me a favor?
What's up, Isaac?
Yeah, I don't know where Lucky went, and I'm not really looking for him, but like if you can keep an eye out, if he comes back, make sure he doesn't get into trouble or anything, and then have him come back. I'm not sure what he's doing exactly, but he's just out there somewhere. So don't be startled if someone runs up to camp. It might just be lucky.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. If I hear him or see him, I'll try to get him to come back to camp, I guess.
All right, thanks, Wendy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed.
All right. Talk to you later. All right, Greg. You ready for the watch?
I mean, I was hoping to sleep more, but I guess I'm ready for the watch.
Yeah, you look kind of tired, Greg. Is everything okay?
No, everything's fine. It's just I don't know. I just haven't really had a good night of sleep, really.
When he kind of like squints her eyes, like, you're not lying to me, Greg, right?
No, I mean, I don't think so.
So you don't think so? Why? So if you're not getting sleep, have you like sleep reading? Is that a thing?
Sleep reading. I mean, I think I've just been trying to make sure that I get these spells right. I mean, this book is pretty interesting. Sometimes I just reread a page or two, and it helps me fall asleep, and then, I wake up and I do it again. I don't know.
Just a page. What's this book about, Greg?
I mean, it's got a bunch of spells in it. It's an alchemical compendium. It's got lots of interesting I'd rather just keep it to myself.
Oh yeah, of course. Could I take a look at the book quickly?
I mean,
How dare they ask that?
Wait, only Greg hears this, right?
Yeah, that's Greg's thought process right now.
Oh, okay. Greg?
I mean, you would have to tune with it. I mean, I don't think I could just give you the book.
Oh, no, you don't have to give it to me. I just want to take a look at it.
I mean, like I said, it's kind of special to me.
Oh no,
I would almost say precious.
Greg, am I? Oh no, am I able to like roll like an insight on Greg?
Yeah,
Greg, would you
insight
allow
check.
that? Okay. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna get a +2. 13.
Greg, will you please make me a persuasion or deception check, your choice?
Oh boy, +7 or +7. Let's see. Oh, so make it to myself?
Make it to yourself. Let me know the number, and
Okay. Do I have disadvantage?
yes, you do.
Okay. All right. Wait.
Just let me know if you roll higher than a 13.
Alright, wait, let me roll again. So, what is that? That's a ba-ba-ba. And this is 2 less. Yeah, I rolled a 26 and a 24. Sorry, wait, I wasn't supposed to say.
No, you're good. You're good. Those are fine. Hard to tell, Wendy. Hard to tell.
I mean, that's fine, but I mean, like, what's the reasoning for why I can't take a look at the book? Wendy can't tell anything with Greg, but she's still confused why
For sure.
he doesn't want to let her see the book.
It's just a special book. I mean, I just don't really want anyone else seeing it. It's got a few spells in it that I've used, and I just want to make sure that they stay with me. They're very special.
All right, well, I'm just worried, Greg. You seem very tired, and you said you read a page of the book and you fall asleep.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine. Like, this is normal.
If it makes you feel better, I literally can't fall asleep. Like, it's impossible for me to be put to sleep. So if you're worried about me, like, if there's something in this book making you fall asleep, because you say it's a special book, like whatever it is, it can't put me to sleep. So I could help you, Greg, if there's something going on.
Oh no! No, it's relaxing. That's why it helps me fall asleep to read the page, and to it just helps me drift off. You know,
Okay.
it's not that it has a spell or anything that puts you to sleep.
I wasn't necessarily saying that directly, but I mean, now that you say that, I guess, yeah, sure. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does. I don't know. For sure. Anyway, I guess we could stop talking about this for now. I guess we're not really getting anywhere with this.
I mean, that's fine with me. I mean, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that how have you? I know a lot happened. You're on the floor with Pala. You doing okay?
I got knocked down there. I tried to talk to Pala. I walked in, and then I heard these animal noises, and I walk in, and I see Pala standing on the podium, the ritual, and I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't have time to think, and I just attacked her to kind of try to push her off, or I saw she was a werewolf, so I thought maybe I can distract her from I know what that podium does. It'll kill her. So I thought I could get her off of it, but then she just tried to attack me. I tried talking to her, Greg. I tried talking her down, maybe get through whatever, the lycanthropy. I couldn't. It was too much, and I feel like I sort of failed her a little bit by not being able to break her out of it. And we also lost the other redhead, so I at least
I think we might have all failed her, and the other one. I don't know why we thought it was best to leave the place with I don't think we've ever left anything just completely unfinished. I felt like we were so eager to leave there, and then
yeah, it didn't feel quite right. That's why I stayed behind, and I don't know if I didn't stay behind, I wouldn't have. I almost died there, like June wasn't there. If I went down, that would have been it for me. If Pala really wanted me dead, that would have been it. But then if I wasn't there, I don't know what would have happened to Pala. And someone died anyway, and I don't really know how to process this fully.
yeah, that's I don't really know either. All I know is that we have to make sure that we're all getting stronger, and we have to make sure that we can take down all of these people. That we didn't even take anyone down there. We almost just lost Pala, and we didn't exactly do too well, and we didn't even get anything out of it. I mean, besides a bag of beans. Not that that's important, but we didn't clear anything for any of our goals or anything. I feel like it was. We just need to do better next time. That's why I'm trying to.
That was weird. I just came out of nowhere, that one.
I thought a fight was about to happen.
Yeah.
No, you're good. Keep going.
Oh
keep
yeah,
going.
were we supposed to make like perception checks?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, please make your perception checks.
Okay. I was thinking.
I
wait a
was
second.
just down for the RP, and I was listening intently. But you're right, yeah. If it's time to fight, shit. Oh, I mean,
Okay.
make a perception check, haha.
16.
8.
Seems quiet. Continue your RP.
Yeah. What were you saying, Greg?
I completely forgot.
Yeah, me too.
You
I don't
gotta
know
do
what we were
better.
talking
We gotta do better. That's why I'm trying to learn all these spells. I got my whole spell book. I got the book. I've got everything that I've got. I'm trying to become like my granddad.
Yeah, we haven't really gotten much closer to finding your granddad, except for when we went to that one shop and that wizard knew about him.
Yeah, you remember that? That was crazy.
Yeah, Greg. That was pretty fun. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I got counterspell, cause I took what you said, and now I'm making sure that I can always protect myself.
You know, speaking of protecting, I promised Isaac I'd keep an eye out for Lucky. I don't think I've do we hear anything in the forest again? Like any sounds or anything?
With a 16, it's pretty quiet.
Oh,
Hmm.
jeez. Maybe we should go and find him.
Yeah, maybe we should be careful because we don't want to leave the campsite unprotected. Maybe one of
Do you
us kind of like looks around the perimeter and sees if they could find any, like tracks or trails for any evidence of where Lucky might have been.
It sounds like a good idea.
If I don't come back, like, soon, you probably would want to maybe wake someone up and come look for me. I don't know what's out there. I'm assuming it's probably fine. Lucky's probably just, I don't know, trying to court a rock or something. But in case something does happen, I'll be back. Just
Okay.
just hold the ground and
You've
don't fall asleep.
You've got your night vision.
Yeah, I can see in the dark. Yeah.
Okay.
All
All
right,
right. I'll wait a few minutes and then scream if something bad happens.
Oh right, yeah. Oh wait, Eric, is it like quiet? Like if I were to scream, like it would be audible, right?
Seems
Like,
like
if I
that would be the case, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a holler, but like in case something happens, like I don't know, let's just say worst case scenario, there's another cult after us and they cone of silence us or something like that. Like also keep a timer in your head. If it feels like it's taking too long, then yeah, I think I said enough. I'm just gonna
Don't
go
worry,
see if I
you can
find
count
Lucky.
on me.
All right. Thanks, Greg. I know I can put my life in your hands 100%. And then when he kind of just like walks into the forest, just kind of like looking around, sort of stealthily. She doesn't want to be like super obvious, but she's kind of like just examining the perimeter of the campsite in the forest and trying to look for any signs of like where Lucky might have gone or if he was there recently.
Sure, make me a stealth check and a survival check for me.
Okay. Stealth check is a 19.
Okay.
And survival check is that was almost good, but it was a 5. Okay.
All right. You feel like a hunter as you're kind of stealthily going through the forest and the surrounding areas. Looking around as best as you can, you don't know. You see a few broken twigs here and there and like some stamped on leaves, but you're unsure if that is specifically due to Lucky or this is just remnants of previous forest creatures or the like. You're having a hard time figuring out exactly where Lucky is at this current moment in time.
Gotcha. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Mage Hand, and I'm gonna try to like the farthest away I can break off as big of a branch as I can from up in the canopy to make like a falling sound. But as far away from me as like 30 feet, as far away from me as I can make it happen.
Sure.
If that'll work, Mage Hand.
Mage Hand is pretty weak.
Like I know it could turn a doorknob or like pick something up. So
up to 10 pounds. So you're looking at something with 10 pounds of force. So it's not going to be like a big branch. It'd probably be like some kind of small twig or something like that you're snapping off.
Right, just to make a falling sound. It's not too loud in the forest, so I want like a sound. I want to just kind of like perceive and see if I see anything respond to that, like in the area.
You're probably better off just throwing something at that point, I think.
You're right, I'm overthinking it. Okay, I'll just find a rock and I'll just throw a rock into the forest somewhere.
All right, you yeet a rock into the forest as best you can. Jared, are you eating something? Sounds delicious. You're good. You're good, bro. It sounds delicious as well. You yeet a rock into the forest. As this happens, you do hear the flutter of some wings, as it seems like some kind of nocturnal avian creature has went off, like flew away with the sound of the rock. Make me another perception check.
Sure. Okay, that's a 12.
You sit there and wait and see if you can hear something else. But nothing seems to pick up the noise. You feel pretty confident that there's nothing really much around you.
Okay. I'll just call out, Lucky! Lucky! Where are you? Get back here.
Okay. How long do you wait?
I'll wait like a couple minutes. I like maybe like 1 or 2 minutes, like not super long, just because I feel like Lucky would definitely respond if he heard me. He would say something. He wouldn't just ignore me. So.
Yeah, but you also can't really understand him.
Well, I would hear some sound. I'd hear like sounds, or something. You know, like he's not gonna. It doesn't matter if I can understand him. Like I hear a deer sound.
You wait a minute. And then another. And just as you're about to turn away and walk away, you do hear the sound of something approaching. Crack, crack, leaves, twigs broken down.
Okay, if they didn't reply to me, I'm gonna head back to the sort of try to back away and head back to the campsite because I'm assuming Lucky would have said something.
You head back to the campsite. Greg, you see Wendy reappear.
Okay, Greg, there's something in the forest, and it was following me.
There's something in the
prepare
forest.
something just in case it's not Lucky.
Okay, I'm going to prepare comprehend languages.
All right, I'm gonna prepare an Eldritch Blast just in case.
Step, step, step. Something approaches the campsite. You see some kind of bone structure as it appears around the nearby tree line.
Ah!
A large snout peeks its head out, and these two dark eyes look directly at you as these two antlers also come out as this dripped out deer approaches the campsite.
Oh.
He does one of those like big old nod things that sometimes deer and elk do. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Where the head goes like up and down for a bit, and he approaches the campsite.
Wait, I have comprehend languages on.
Oh, you cast it?
Yeah.
Ooh, hey there, guys.
Oh, Lucky, is that you?
Oh yeah, what you need me for, boss?
Well, we were kind of getting worried about you.
Ooh, I appreciate the sentiment. I was just betting some women. I got a lot more wives now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who'd you find over there?
Ooh, I didn't ask their names. Most deer don't got them.
Well, you gotta make them for them.
Ooh, what's a good name?
Or what
I
do
never
they
named
look
something
like?
before.
What do they look
What
like?
are you talking about, Greg? What is Lucky saying? Is he
Lucky
describing-
found a few women over there. He's saying that they don't have any names, but I'm telling him he's got to give them names. Because how else is he supposed to keep track of them?
Oh, you're
you know
teaching
what?
Like I understand.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
right.
One of them did tell me that their name was a secret. So
A
I guess
secret?
I guess a secret.
I mean, maybe like Shireen. That's a good name.
Wait, what do you mean?
That's
Like
a
a-
good one.
Yeah, like a secret Shireen, maybe.
I know that her eyes had reflection of eyes in there too.
Oh wow, that's real nice. It's real nice.
Oh yeah. We reminisced about how we first reminisced.
Oh, was that like when you met her?
Oh yeah, when I met her today.
Yeah.
She told me she told me that a brief taste of love is as sweet as any. And then she made her way.
Oh, so she's gone?
Yeah.
Okay. But you said you had multiple, right?
Ooh, yeah. Well, I saw multiple.
Can you
Well,
ask him
good
if he
job.
saw? Greg, can you ask him if he saw anything other than deer? Like anything we should be
Did
concerned
you
about?
see anything else out there, Lucky?
Ooh, yeah, there were some really big, kind of weird creature-looking things. They looked
Oh,
real
but-
scary.
Did you say anything to them?
Ooh, no, I didn't want to die.
Okay. Yeah, he said he found some really scary looking creatures out there.
Okay, where they are they near the campsite or are they kind of far away?
Ooh, they kind of
Lucky-
ate. They kind of ate a secret cherie. Actually, I think.
Oh. Oh. But they weren't coming this way, were they?
He thinks for a moment. No.
So make like a maybe.
Yes. A definite maybe. I think.
Definite maybe. He said they may be coming.
They may be. Okay, Lucky,
Yeah,
this
maybe.
is important. This is important, Lucky. Are they coming?
Ooh.
You know what? Never mind. This is a moose. I forgot.
Oh, it's all right.
Okay.
We'll probably be okay. I think.
How big were they?
Ooh, about that size. And he points at a tree.
Okay.
What did
How
he
does
say,
he point?
Greg? What did he say? Why is he pointing at a tree?
He says that the creatures were about the size of that tree.
Eric, how big is this tree?
Oh, it's about like 10, 20 feet.
When he just kind of like her eyes kind of go wide, like, Greg, we really need to make sure these things aren't coming towards us. Can we?
Lucky,
set up
have
a
you ever
perimeter?
had someone on your back before? He has, right? With Isaac?
Oh yeah, I've carried lots of people before. By lots of people,
Okay.
I mean one guy.
Okay. I'm gonna try and... Can Wendy, like, toss me on there? And then we can go take a look?
Wait, Greg, you want to go into the forest with Lucky as your sole protector to see if you
Yeah.
can find 20-foot large menacing creatures by
Yeah,
yourself?
he's very stealthy. Sometimes I don't even know where Lucky is.
It's true. Even I don't know where I am.
That's right.
Okay. Well, okay, so just go in.
Oh
one
wait, I can't even see out there. Why don't you go, Wendy?
Oh yeah, you can't see in the dark. Okay. All right. Same plan as before. Greg, if we don't come back at Lucky, how long did it take to get out there? How long should it be at most?
Ooh, I can't comprehend time.
Okay, perfect. If I'm not back within a reasonable amount of time, or if you hear like screaming or fighting somewhere deep in the forest, would you go in the direction that Lucky, I guess, went? We don't have a way to communicate, do we?
Who else? His vision in the dark.
June has good vision and can give everyone else vision.
Okay, so worst case scenario, I'll just wake up June. I'll give her a little bit of a poke, and then she'll, we'll make our way.
Okay. We'll go in. We'll be super stealthy. We'll just make sure those creatures aren't coming towards us. And then when he just kind of like grabs Lucky by the face and like looks him right in the eyes, Lucky, I need you to cooperate with me as much as possible. And she casts comprehend languages on herself. Wait, how long does that spell last? Hold on.
An hour.
An hour? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be more than an hour, I wouldn't think. Well, Lucky can understand what I'm saying. I just can't understand Lucky, right?
Right.
Okay, so I'll wait to cast comprehend languages until I need to talk to Lucky, like right before we get to where the creatures are, I guess. Just so I have as much time with
Alright.
it as possible. I don't know how long this will take. I don't think it'll take an hour, but
You
All
get
right,
on
when you
Lucky,
get on-
and you start to head out to the forest, just as the first rays of dawn peek through the woods. It is daytime now. Your watch is
I
over.
guess I'll just wake up everybody in that case.
Oh, good morning. Did you guys find Lucky?
Oh yeah, we found him.
Oh, thank God. I was kind of worried about him. I thought he was going to go do something bad. Oh, well, good morning, everyone.
Yeah, so there's some tall tree creatures roaming around.
Excuse me? Oh, what do you
It's
mean?
like Lucky said that he saw some creatures in the woods, like as tall as that tree right there. I point at the tree, and he said that they were around, but we wanted to see where they might be, just in case.
Oh.
Where's Wendy?
She went with Lucky to go check.
She went with Lucky.
Well, it was still a bit dark when we had this
It was dark and she went with Lucky.
Yeah, Lucky is a protector.
Oh, how long? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna try to message Lucky in my brain. I'm like, Lucky? Are you with Wendy right now?
Ooh, yeah.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
What do you guys... I heard you were looking for some scary tree-sized things over there. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they seem to be okay for now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't-
Should they come back?
Yeah, I'm not sure about this. Maybe we should... I'm kind of worried if they run into something on their own. Maybe we should just keep moving.
But what if these tree-sized creatures are mean and they find another group of people traveling? We're monster hunters. Not really, but adventurers.
Oh, we are a monster hunter. We are with the Stalwart Wild too, so you do have a point. Oh no. Okay.
We do have a deadline to hit.
Yeah.
This is a tough choice.
Well, we can give them a couple more minutes or something, but if they don't see them, we can ask them to come back. Hey,
Okay.
hey, Lucky. Can you tell Wendy? Yeah. Can you tell Wendy to not take too much longer? Maybe like another. I say this out loud and like in a question, like 30 minutes or so. If you guys don't find anything, just go ahead and come back.
Oh, you got it. When do you hear?
Okay, Lucky, you have to tell me this later, okay? I can't understand you yet, Lucky. I'm waiting a little bit. So just tell me what you just said. Just tell it to me again later, okay? I'm sure it can wait.
He does the nod thing, and you guys continue on. Make me a stealth check for Lucky, if you will, Isaac.
Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Rolling d20. And that will be dexterity. So that is 6.
Cool. You guys wander through the forest. Lucky takes you back to the scene of the crime, Wendy. And you see what looks to be a broken log on the ground. And make me a survival check. Or investigation.
Survival or investigation? Okay, I'll do investigation. A normal roll. That's going to be a 20. Unnatural. 30-20.
You look around here. You do see this like broken log in this area, and you see nearby what looks to be a small little divot. And you kind of surmise that it looks almost as if a tree has been uprooted from this spot. And then you see large divots in the ground from this uproot area that look to be like circular markings in the ground, almost like giant footsteps. And you go by this broken log, and you start looking at it, and you realize this is a very deer-shaped log here. Lucky's just an idiot and didn't actually see a deer get killed. It was just a log that happened, that got destroyed.
Gotcha. Wendy just kind of looks at Lucky and then just kind of whispers, "What an idiot! Holy crap! Okay. All right, I don't think there's anything here other than a deer-shaped log and these divots. Whatever you saw, Lucky, it's not here anymore. I don't think. Did it? You probably don't know, and you can't answer me anyway. I can't understand. Well, we'll talk about this with Isaac when we get back. Anyone else who can understand you? I don't want to waste the spell. When he'll just get back on Lucky. Come on, whatever was here, it doesn't look like it's here anymore. Let's get out of here before there's trouble. Let's get leaving.
You guys head back to camp.
Yeah.
After about 10-15 minutes, you arrive back. And
I would have also, as we left, told Lucky to try to... I don't know if the communication works both ways, but if it does, tell Lucky to tell Isaac we're on our way back and we're safe so far.
Isaac, you hear, "Ooh, Isaac, my wife's dead. She's gone."
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Lucky.
It's okay, we're coming back.
Okay.
I got a couple others.
Apparently they're coming back.
Why so many pauses, Isaac? You okay?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I kind of tapped my head to sever the communication.
It was getting. He was like starting a sonata, of like in remembrance of his dead wife.
Actually, I'll put the communication back on. I'll hear
Ooh,
it.
she looked like a chocolate eclair. And then just kind of goes on from there. Ooh.
He has to listen to all this.
Yeah, along the way, you just hear coming from the
Lucky,
deer.
what are you doing,
She
Lucky?
looked like a Parisian river.
No.
She was comparable to Cleopatra.
The rainbows danced in her hair.
But you guys eventually arrive back and meet up once more.
Right. Wendy and Lucky just kind of arrive back at camp, and she kind of dismounts.
Okay.
All right. Did Greg tell you about what happened last night? All of you?
Yeah, I let them all know. You're looking for a big tree monster.
Yeah, I'm not sure specifically what it was, but it uprooted some trees, it looks like. It wasn't an actual deer. It was just a log that looked like a deer. I wasn't too far off when I
Poor
said
Lucky.
Lucky was probably courting rocks. He was just courting a tree. Anyway,
Oh, well.
I've been there too.
he kind of like gives the side eye to Greg, like, sure. Anyway, I think we're okay for now, but we probably want to get out of. We want to keep going. We don't want to stay here. Whatever was there was definitely powerful and menacing, and we're lucky it. I didn't mean to say that. We're fortunate that we're fortunate that it didn't come after us last night. But I don't know what it was. I have no idea what uproots trees in the middle of the night.
Well, I agree that's terrifying. Yeah, but if you didn't find anything right now that we can use to track them, then we probably should just keep going. But yeah, that's good. Good on you for looking around, though. I appreciate it. Make sure it's not nearby.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. We don't poke around for it. We have something else we need to take care of anyway. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go pack up my things.
Okay. Oh, what did you mean by that, Greg? Exactly with the tree thing.
Well, Lucky said it was a monster.
Oh no, I thought you said.
Size of a tree.
Okay. Never
I mean,
mind.
what if it was a tree? Maybe it was. What if it was a tree being? You never know.
Like a moving tree?
Yeah, like would Greg know what it's called? Like an int?
Yeah. Make me a history check. Or a nature check.
History or nature? Oh wait, 11.
You seem to recall hearing stories that your parents would tell you. A moving tree is not unheard of, but you're unfamiliar exactly where these stories were like told, or like the basis around these stories.
Okay. So yeah, an int, possibly. I don't know if they're really in Norca or if they're real. But maybe.
Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one in person, but I believe it.
All right, you guys get ready and then get going.
Yep. Let's do it.
You all pack your bags and start heading down the road as well. It is the second day of travel. This day seems to be going by pretty well, comparably to the first one. There are bits of fallen lumber, and you can see other carriages and carts along this road, seemingly going to Dalio as well. Parts of the road seem to be undergoing maintenance, and periodically you encounter small checkpoints where some guards are stationed here and there. But the day goes by unimpeded. What are you all doing today? Or rather, is there anything you guys would like to do on this calm day?
When we take breaks for consequences, and we have some time, 20 minutes here or there, on a stop somewhere, I want to forage for some potion supplies, alchemical supplies.
Okay. Make me a survival check with disadvantage, as you do not know what you're looking for.
Yep, I'm just looking for anything. I have no guideline here. So
Yep.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Sorry, I was muted. I was gonna go and also ask to help. Ask Isaac for help looking for medical supplies as well, potion supplies. I don't know if that changes anything, but I was gonna ask him as well. So if I can identify anything, I don't know.
Then it would just be a straight roll.
Okay.
Oh, can I guide myself on this?
You'd be doing. This is more of a prolonged check,
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll say not in this instance. We're good looking at.
Alright. Let's see. 18 plus 24.
It's pretty good. You find 5 doses of salvia. You find. Let me double check to make sure that's. Yeah, salvia. You find 3 doses of snapdragon.
3 doses of snapdragon.
As well as 2 zinnia roots.
Zinnia roots. Okay. And then I'll pass this off to Wendy when we're done.
Cool. Made a note of that. Here, hold on. I need to send you something. Here.
Perfect. On Wendy's menu.
All right, cool. Awesome. Thanks, Isaac. I'll add this to my collection. I'm probably gonna sometime on this trip when I'll try to put together maybe tomorrow some potions. I'll ask everyone if there's anything they want in particular.
Yeah, that'd be great. We can start making some potions. There's probably, I don't know, what's the most interesting thing you can make right now? Let's see.
Here, I'm gonna send this to the whole group. Here. If there's anything you want me to make, I'm keeping track of the things I have. I can try to make it. This is my menu so far.
For a second, I thought that the thumbnail was the list. I'm like, wow, a really big presentation of a menu that's just 3 different levels of potions. But, hey, take your pick, bud. It's like, oh, don't mind if I do.
Don't mind. Cool.
All right. Do you guys make camp for the night?
I'll be spending the day meditating, which I don't think changes anything, but that will have been what I'd be trying to do.
Right.
prior
It's
to
not
tonight.
today that has the full moon. It'll be the day after.
The night. Oh, so it's the night of the 13th.
Night of the 13th. Yes.
Gotcha. Cool. Then I have the meditating.
Of course. Cool.
Greg still, I think just whenever, by the end of it, he would have transcribed all 3.
Yeah, within the 2 days, I think you can definitely do that.
Oh, okay.
Can I think about what Gain would want to be doing right now?
Oh, when I get a moment, can I also talk to June, to the side?
Go for it.
Okay. I guess June and Isaac, actually. I would want both of them.
Okay.
All right. So I was talking to Greg last night. I can't really tell what's going on in that little half elf head of his, but something. He's a book that he reads at night, and he says he falls asleep after reading like a page of it. And I don't know what it is. I'm not that well versed in magic text. I know you guys would probably know more about it, but I'm a little concerned. I couldn't tell if I should be concerned with my conversations, but something still doesn't feel quite right. But I don't know exactly how to handle this situation with Greg. I'm worried about him. I want to make sure he's okay.
Does it seem bad? Like, did you see him go back to sleep after reading something?
Well, it was the morning after our shift, so I mean, we just kind of went on with the day after that. But like, we see him, I see him, read that book, like he's always reading the book, and he says he's studying, and then the way he described it sounded peculiar, if that makes sense. Like, I've seen some weird things in my in my life, and it doesn't feel like it should be a normal book. Especially with how sleep deprived he seems and the way he described it. I was hoping maybe one of you might know something about this.
Oh yeah, I don't really know, but that kind of reminds me of when Paula had that conversation with Arala before. Like you're just gone for an instant and then suddenly you're back. Maybe it's something like that.
Maybe he's talking to an entity, a god of something.
Maybe, yeah, maybe that's it.
Right, that makes sense.
I'd like to try to take a look at this book. I can't be put to sleep because I don't sleep. So I feel like I should be safe from the effects of it, that whatever might be happening to Greg, I don't know what, maybe it's nothing, maybe I'm overreacting, maybe it's absolutely nothing. But I've seen so much happen to all of you recently, and I don't want a repeat of what happened to Paula or what might happen to any of us in the future. Just all these things that have been happening. I want to make sure we're all safe, and I can't shake the feeling Grig's not being honest about something. I don't think it's malicious. I don't think it's purposefully malicious, but I'm still worried, and I'm a little nosy with my friends just to make sure they're safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad you brought it up. I don't think I've ever noticed him act so strange. So, yeah. I mean, I'll keep an eye out. Maybe I can look at the book, and see what I mean, or at least get the book from him.
He won't give you. I asked the book, and he got very defensive with the book. Like, he wouldn't even let me look at it. Like, he said it was precious to him, or it seemed like it was very precious to him. Like, he was extremely. It was like it wasn't even an option. It wasn't even an option on the table for anyone to even look at the book, which just adds to my suspicion. He was very covetous of it. So I don't know how. I want to take a look at it, but I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to go around his back and steal his book, but I also just want to make sure he's okay. So I'm not sure how we should handle this.
Right. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll just keep an eye out for him, and maybe when he falls asleep and starts reading the book, we can. I mean, I don't want to, take it while he's sleeping. That's kind of rude. But I mean, if one of you do it, then I won't feel as bad.
No, I don't think I'll take it from him. If he's not telling you anything about the book or us anything, it might be because he's not ready. But maybe he'll be ready eventually if we ask him again sometime down the line. Like, I agree, that sounds pretty suspicious and concerning, but maybe he has a reason for it that we don't know about. Maybe we could ask him if he has a reason for not talking about it.
Sure.
We could. I feel like something in me feels like if we push it too hard, he'll just retract even further away from it. I don't think this is something you can pressure him into. Like, our options are either to wait and hope that nothing happens, or I don't know. He just looks so tired all the time, and the way he reacted when I asked about the book, he seemed. It just felt weird, I don't know. Part of me just wants to go and try to just not steal the book, but just kind of when he falls asleep, just skim through it quick. I have the ability to comprehend written documents really fast, so it wouldn't take too long.
Well, I'll be kind of worried about you in that case. Like, what if the book does? Like, what if this is some sort of plague god cursed book or something, and then you end up reading it, and then something happens to you? Then we'd have two people affected, which might be worse. But I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I won't say whatever you feel is right. you should do. But maybe we can keep on bringing it up to him over time and see if he wants to say anything. Like you said, he was being weird about it, but maybe if we just, keep prompting him, maybe something will come up, or we can get some insight into his behavior. Because I want Greg to be safe too, and I want to respect his privacy at the same time. But if it seems like a magical interference, then maybe there's something we can do about that.
Last question is: can either of you cast like good, detect good or evil, or something like that? Like the ability to determine if that's there. I don't know if maybe there's like a mask around it that prevents you from determining its true nature. But I don't know, like if you could cast it on Grig's things to see if there's something in there. I don't know, or the book.
Yeah. I absolutely can do that. Yeah.
All right. I guess just in case Wendy describes. Oh, I guess she can't describe the book, can she? We've all seen him read the book, though. Just he doesn't want us to look at it. So I guess we've all seen the book. So never mind. I throw that bit of information out. We know what the book looks like, I guess. Okay, that's it. That's all Wendy has to say. Other than you guys are doing all right too, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm kind of tired after everything that's happened recently, so my energy's been lower than before. But it seems like we can make something work with this, though.
Yeah, I'm okay too.
Okay, that's good to hear. All right, well, I'll talk to you later. We'll continue with our day, and that's it. That's all I have to say.
Do you guys set up camp?
Yeah.
I should have taken create bonfire today. That would have been so useful.
Oh, I know someone that can create bonfires. We should call him in real quick.
It's already nighttime.
Yeah, you guys have gone through another day of travel at this point.
When we're all gathered around the campfire or whatever,
you can start singing.
No.
Singing a campfire song?
Everyone, I have a new trick up my sleeve. I have to show you. Might be useful. Watch this. I'm gonna cast rope trick, like right next to the campfire, I guess.
Yeah.
I bring out a length of rope from my pack and I just lay it out on the ground. And as I cast this spell, one end of the rope starts rising up into the air until the rope is hanging straight down. And then a little window opens at the top of the rope. And I explain. So we all can fit in there. We can climb up and hang out in there for an hour, and we can even pull the rope in so no one can see us, but we can see out of it. Could be useful.
Well, can I try it right now?
Yeah, go for it. Go.
Okay. I'll climb up the rope and I'll go in the space. However that works.
What does the space look like, Gain?
That's a good question. Do I control that?
I'll let you do that. Yeah, like an apple or something.
Yeah. Honestly, it probably looks like a little grove in the Quelted Woods. But maybe it's paved. There's some stone pavers, and it's sort of just a big open space. It's quiet. It's very peaceful. There's no wind. Everything is calm and silent. And then at the center of this circular stone, pavilion, there's just a big opening where you can see down into the real world. But if you pull the rope up with you, then you can't be seen from inside. So when Jared climbs, or when Isaac climbs through, you just don't see him anymore.
Okay.
All you see is a rope hanging. We can't hear him. We can't see him, I don't think.
Isaac, you up there?
I shout from inside. Yeah.
I don't think he can hear us.
I don't think.
Actually.
Wait, is he actually still there?
He's definitely there.
Are you sure? I mean, I trust you. And he's kind of just not there.
I'm gonna grab the rope and tug on it a little bit, and look up.
Oh, can I poke my head back down?
You can poke your head out, yeah.
There you go. His head appears.
Disembodied Isaac head, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, thank God. Hey, hi, Isaac.
Yeah, I'm stuck like this. I can't move from this spot. My head's just
Oh.
here.
He's
Well,
lying.
that's oh.
He's lying
Oh,
to you.
you're lying. You're lying. Isaac,
No,
why are
I'm
you
really
lying?
stuck. Look, I'm dying. My head's popped off. What do I do?
I guess we'll just have to leave you here. I don't know any spells to fix your head, so see ya.
Anyway, this is a good hiding spot. I feel like it might be useful for us.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. We can use it
Um,
to this. Yep.
Just bear that in mind.
Well,
can climb up the rope?
I don't want to try and one up you or anything, but I found a scroll in that old shop in Nocio. I'm gonna cast Dimension Door like 50 feet away,
Okay.
and
So a
And
door
is that?
appears next to Grig, and you step through it, and all of a sudden he's 50 feet away.
here's that one. You like that one? I pop back there. Wait, can I? Does it stay
So-
open?
No. No, there's another
Oh,
spell. called
I only have
Bait.
one use.
You have to jog back.
You jog back.
Wow, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was really cool. It'd be really helpful.
Are you, Greg? Are you okay?
It was a bit of a jog. I'm tired. It's okay. I'm okay.
You do need more sleep. I mean, you have those bags under your beautiful eyes. Like, you can't have those if you're gonna be that
Bags
beautiful.
under my eyes. You're joking. I don't have bags.
I
under
kind of
my
like
eyes.
pull up a mirror and just show you your face. I'm like, look at you.
Oh my god. I'm still beautiful as ever. That's right. The kiss of the Riz.
Okay. The curse of the Riz. All right, Isaac. If you not Isaac, Greg, if you say so.
It's okay. It's okay. Just have to catch my breath.
Do you want to go to sleep again? I mean, we're about to. We set up camp, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just go to sleep. You know, whenever we're all going.
Right, right. Is there something bothering you when you sleep?
No. Why would you say that?
Well, you seem to be more tired than usual. Wait, where did you
Hey.
learn this dimension door?
It was from the scroll back in Nocio.
Dahlia.
Oh,
I
right.
Yeah. I'm
Right,
really
right.
glad I found it. It was really lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what now?
Oh, I guess we
Um,
can set up for tonight.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
sit up. We'll eat some food. I still have the blessed apple in my backpack.
Oh, excellent. Are you gonna eat that?
No.
Mm.
I'm gonna
Good.
save it for an emergency.
Right.
I cast Goodberry and hand out. Wait, actually, I have to roll it. Can I cast Goodberry, please?
Yeah.
Up to 10. I thought you had to roll for the number of berries.
No, it's 10.
Okay, I have 10 berries. I'm gonna start handing out berries.
Oh, are these good berries or are they just good berries?
They're quite good. I think they'll keep you. They'll keep you.
Okay. If you say so.
Thank you.
It sustains you for a whole day.
Wow, thank you.
Trying out some new things I can do.
All right, who's taking first watch?
Anyway, I'll take
I
first. watch.
mean, I could take it too.
So Gain in June for first. Second watch?
Okay. I'll go.
I guess I'll take second as well.
All right. I'll join Pala for second watch.
All right, and third seems to be Wendy and Gray again.
Oh no.
It's right, the disaster
no.
duo.
Oh no.
Oh, it's...
Oh, we can't let this keep happening.
So we're all gathered around the campfire for tonight. June and Gain, please make me perception checks.
You got it. Unnatural 20.
Also unnatural 20.
For the first watch, the woods is quiet once more. You seem pretty content and calm that there's no immediate danger around. What do you guys talk about?
I'm popping
so,
berries right now.
Are you sure these berries are good? I mean, I feel great. Just wanted to double check with you that they're not like any crazy type of berries.
Oh no, they're quite normal. They're not very filling, but they will keep you sated.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah. Oh, there's something going on with Greek. Have you noticed?
He has been. I mean, he kind of always is a bit off, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but
What do you mean?
Wendy brought up to me that Greek has been reading a book, and he's not really letting us look or letting her look at it. Yeah, and I think she said that this book could be the reason why he's so tired. Is that
What?
I don't know. It's there was a lot of speculation about it could be some sort of entity trying to talk to him, but he's not sharing with us. So I just wanted to rack your brain and see if you think there's any good solution here to help our buddy out.
Do you think this book is bad for him?
I don't have a lot of experience with evil books, but every time something talks to us, seems like that's not a god that we, work for. I mean, other than that one door you guys told me you talked to, the riddle door or something. I think it is. I mean, he's not sleeping well, and we kind of need him to. He's Glass Cannon Greek after all. He needs to
We
be able
do
to
need
sleep
him.
well.
And heal us
Right.
sometimes.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that is
He
pretty
can do that.
important.
Right.
Has anyone just tried to demand to see the book?
Well, we don't want to do that. It just sounds a bit. I mean, do you think that would be a
Like
good
ask
option?
really nicely, you know?
Oh, ask really nicely.
Like
Hmm.
really put him on the spot. Would he still refuse?
I don't know. I never confronted him about it yet or talked to him, so maybe I should do that first. But it could be an option if it's that detrimental to him. Just to make sure he's still himself. Anyways, we could discuss this a later time. I mean, he's not here right now. Wait, he is sleeping though.
is
Never
sleeping,
mind. I don't want to
But-
interrupt.
Excuse me.
Oh no.
What were you gonna suggest?
You're copying.
Uh,
I'm kidding.
I was gonna suggest maybe we go grab that book now, and I know you don't have that much knowledge about it, but I don't know. I thought it would be a good idea. Okay, regardless, if you're not down for it, we could just talk about something else.
Well, I don't know. I understand why you're worried. We should try and do something about it, but maybe let's just approach him about it in the morning and see where it goes from there.
That's a good idea. I think you're right. I think we should wait. Anyways, Gain, how are you doing? I haven't talked to you in a bit, I guess, more seriously, but you did a great job against evil religious man.
Thanks. I was keeping my distance a little bit. But
No, it was a good idea. I should do that more.
I like being on the road, to be honest with you. It's nice seeing the sights. What other places look like. I feel like I haven't been in different, I don't know, climates before. I've read about them plenty, but
Oh,
it's nice to feel the chill in the evening and see what it's like. Um,
yeah, I can imagine. That sounds cool.
yeah. Have you traveled much prior to this?
Not really. This is my first. Oh well, I guess this is my first time really traveling like this. So exciting, Also terrifying. Said the same thing to Paula earlier.
Yeah, that must be a lot for you too. I mean, you certainly have a lot more on your mind, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I mean, you learn to deal with it. Just, ooh, the moon god is telling me what to do and everything. Haha. And family issues, whatever. Do you
Yeah.
have a family?
And yes, I do have a family. In a manner of speaking, anyway. Um, they they raised me, and they're still in the Quilted Woods, and I saw them somewhat recently, all things considered, but I've been away from them for a long time.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I
that's cool.
guess I have family in Gerlock too, in a sense, but well, I'm
Right.
not particularly tethered. Let's say.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. So, what is the thing that you need to get done? I know I have obviously. I mean, we have this whole big group thing, but what do you want out of all this?
Well, ultimately, my goal was to figure out to come back more powerful, I guess, because I feel the tension building between Gerlock and everything around the city, pretty much. And I just wish that I could intervene or do something or find a solution, and I don't feel like I can right now, so
Right.
I have to go.
Okay.
I have to see, I have to learn from different people, maybe come back with some ideas or some way to just fix it. I guess that's really it. And now
Hmm.
with Kranich, I think there's something more that I need to discover.
Yeah.
I was raised by druids, and I need to find more of them, talk to them, and understand how I fit into all of this. That's really it.
Okay. Well, always here if you need to, or I'll do whatever it takes to help you learn. And
Thank you.
you know,
When we were back in Nocio, I'd like to visit the shrine. Maybe
right.
you'd come with?
Yeah, of course. I can show
All
you
right.
all the fun ways again.
Maybe I can get a bolt of inspiration while I'm there.
Oh, right. Yeah, that would be good too.
Yeah. Um, where? What about you? I mean, obviously, I know what your goals are right now, but where? What do you want ultimately after all of this? Where
I,
will you go?
you know, I never thought of that. Never really thought of what to do after all this if and when we get through it. If my family ends up, being convinced by me and all of you to stop being evil and whatever, then I'd probably get to learn more about them and maybe actually have a full family. Well, minus my mom. That really sucks to say. But if not, then I guess after we kill them all, that also sucks to say. I guess I'll go back to some temple of Fitaro, which also sucks to say. Huh. Not saying I hate Hitaro or anything, just it just sucks to say that. But
Surely there's some solution for you. There's some bright place that you can find yourself.
I think there is. I don't like to look down upon everything. Just right now it's all a blur and I'll just have to wait. Maybe I'll just follow Jask and Abel around to see what else they're doing, which kind of also sucks to Never mind. I'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
I'm sure there's a happy ending somehow. That maybe you won't have to kill all of your family. Maybe
I
they
hope
can.
not, because that would suck if
I'm
I.
sure you'll have a home to go back to at some point. And well, we can always keep traveling, maybe.
I
I don't know.
think I. Thanks for the talk, Gain. And it
Yeah.
looks like our watch might
Yeah,
be
good.
over.
I should go to sleep, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
You guys
Good night.
wake up the next two and head to bed yourselves. The next two, I believe, are Isaac and Pala. Both of you may roll me perception checks for the night.
Sure. I take my seat and I look around. Let's see. Or 1.
Cool.
There's a nat 1.
Yep.
24.
Isaac, Lucky is actively trying to sleep on you. And it's
Okay.
like just in your space at all times, and you just can't see shit. You can't focus on anything other than Lucky at this moment in time.
I don't think I asked mechanically how exactly does the communication through the amulet work to start?
It's more of they have the ability to send messages to you.
Okay.
Like they are
Can I-
excluded.
Okay.
You cannot, unfortunately.
Gotcha. So it's not that the amulet itself allows messaging. It's
No.
that
They've
their
added an
frequency.
exclusion. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right then.
But you don't detect anything in particular for your watch, Pala.
Okay.
Okay.
It's way too
I'll
talking
kind
about.
of give up. I'll let Lucky sleep on me, and I'll just kind of give up and let him hang out there, I guess, while we're sitting here. So he's just on top of me, basically.
I was gonna ask you about something, but him just kind of being there makes it a little
Oh, don't worry.
annoying.
Ooh,
Whenever-
ooh. He's just snoring. He's just sleeping.
I'm just gonna close his mouth a little bit to make him quiet. It's fun. He's a pretty deep sleeper, so usually when I talk around him at home, he's never woken up. I mean, that's how he was so easy to find the first time I stumbled across him. But what is it? You have something you want to ask?
Well, I was going to ask about you do all your the meditation stuff.
Yeah.
Is there no, I'll get to the point. The meditation isn't really doing enough anymore. Well, I don't know if it ever did enough.
Mhm.
It's still difficult to keep control. And I thought maybe the meditation would help, and it has, but I thought it would help more. And I was wondering if I don't know, if there was something that you seem to have some connection with, is there something that you do in your meditation that helps with? I don't know.
Mhm. No, that's a good question, because I'm sure we all experience things differently, and I have no idea what kind of feelings would come over me if I was in a aware form or something similar. But I'll tell you this much: when I was younger, I was really, really, really bad at meditating. I thought I enjoyed doing it because I was spending time with my mom, but honestly, just sitting there and thinking about nothing was a painful experience. Because I was trying to focus on nothing too much. You know what I mean? I was so obsessed with the idea of the effects of the meditation. Like, okay, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to help connect to Andrala and gain my power. This way I can, gain some things for me in the long run. And there's so many like little hookups on this that it's difficult to get it. But then one day I had a training session with both of my parents, and we sat down in a circle. And then in that moment, when I was meditating, it was the first time I truly felt like I was in the present. And when that happened, suddenly my mind got transported to where I wasn't even there anymore. It's like I was in the present, but at the same time, it's like the world melted away, And it made me realize that up until that point, I was just, struggling with the idea of myself. I wanted so many things to come, and they wouldn't come, and I was trying really hard to do it. I'm not saying that meditation is the answer, but maybe if we spend some time to like live in the moment together a little bit, we can kind of figure something out. And let me see if I can do something. Okay. I would like to do like a just for flavor, like this is not really an intended effect to come of this, but like I'd like to do like a divine sense, kind of like on the area, on Pala, on Lucky, and myself, and just kind of feel it out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You sit down and you attune your mind to the world around you, trying to detect the etheric flow that exists in all life. You notice there's a block in Pala, as if the flow is non-existent. Your sense can't detect it.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hey, so I kind of like open my eyes again. I'm like, so I can't see. And I look at you again. Tyler. Yeah.
There's a reason for that, I think. And I'll pull out the amulet from under my shirt. This, I don't know if what you're doing is. I think they called it divination magic in particular.
Oh, I see.
But people, this prevents people from finding me or trying to talk to me.
Oh, I see. Then I would say we could try to fix the block, but if that's to help you, then yeah, maybe it's best to take
I
that
don't
on.
want to.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll take this one off. I'm sorry.
Sometimes the risk of a benefit isn't worth as much as an obvious loss is going to be in front of you. So no, don't do that. But if you'd like, I'm not sure how much this will help, but we can try meditating together. And I think if we do that, then maybe we can go to a different space if we try hard enough. Then maybe, just maybe, whenever you shift into that form the next time, I can kind of be there to help you channel that again. Because sometimes doing it by yourself is way too much. It wasn't until other people helped me that I finally got the grasp of it.
Oh, so the point of the story wasn't that you needed, like, a mom and a dad there to do it. It was like okay. I think I got some wire.
No.
I got a bit crossed in my head. I was about to
Sorry.
say, Isaac, I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's not really gonna work. But if yeah, I guess I can try. If I can't, I'm with what's been going on. It's been way more. It hasn't been helpful at all. It's. I thought it would make me more powerful, and I'd be able to, rip people apart. But it's really the only. I feel like I've hit you guys more than I've hit anything else. It's just been a problem, and yet another thing in my life I can't control. So, yeah, I'll give it a shot. But if it doesn't work out, I'm thinking about trying to see if I can find some way to treat it or get rid of it. It's been a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely see how that could be frustrating to lose control. So if you're given the chance to get rid of it, you would take it right now?
I think if I didn't think there were any other options, which I guess right now it doesn't feel like there are, I think I would. I thought it at first it seemed cool, but it I wasn't thinking about the reality of it. I guess I didn't think it through. And now I can't even like what little magic I have. I can't even control. It's like a freaking grab bag of bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think the more power you have, the harder it is to control it, and that's a lot of power, honestly. Hearing it, just not even seeing it, I can understand how that could be kind of scary. Yeah.
Well, you'll get to, if you really want, you'll get the chance to see it tomorrow night, I guess. So hopefully, sorry, I'm beating around the bush. Let's try this group meditation thing.
Sure. Maybe we can have the goal of confronting the were, like in space. We'll see if we can confront the shadow of the were being somehow.
Is that how that works? I thought it was more of like a virus thing.
It's kind of intense sometimes.
What? I don't. Sure. Okay.
Sure.
I'll try not to fight you on this, despite every bone in my body telling me to argue with you.
Exactly. Alright, now let's begin. First, I'll start guiding you through the beginning of like just cutting away the space around us so we can start meditating.
There's no check needed for Isaac in this instance because he's done this for the vast majority of his life. And you can enter the meditation state pretty consistently. Pala, with Isaac's help, please roll me an insight check with advantage.
Is this insight into myself?
Perhaps.
Well, that's an 8.
I will say you definitely notice a better increase. But with what has happened in the past weeks, months, and the sort of mood that you've been into, it's such a heavy burden that this one instance is not enough alone to relieve yourself of everything that has happened. That being said, you do think it's helping. It may be beneficial for you to do this again with Isaac tomorrow night.
I maybe not even like all the way through, all over my eyes, and it seems to help calm me down, but doesn't feel too much different. I'm not gonna write it off. I think we can try some more, but sorry. I guess I was hoping for, I don't know. It would be like, oh, I know how to do it now, and it's never that easy.
Trust me, I know the feeling. But if you want to do this again sometime, it doesn't have to be on watch. We can always do this before we set up for camp. We can do this again, and then it kind of helps me a bit too to have someone else here. It's almost kind of like being home. So, yeah, if you'd like to do it, I'd be down for it too.
Well, I'm not gonna have much of a choice tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have to try something. But yeah, I'll hopefully, assuming no one dies tomorrow. I'll keep trying.
Okay.
You guys finish your watch for the evening, and you wake up the next two. Greek.
Good mornings.
Greek,
Is
Wendy.
it time?
Yep, it's time for you guys. Morning, Wendy. Morning, Craig.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How does Greg look right now?
Looks tired.
Tired.
Still tired. All right. All right. Good night, guys. We'll take over from here.
Don't worry, we got this.
Both of you may make me perception checks. Rig with disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, with disadvantage?
Just
Can I?
Greg.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
2 19s.
That's amazing. The luck.
That's beautiful.
That's a 17.
You wouldn't even notice if that I'm exhausted.
Rig, your ears perk up. About midway through the watch.
I hear something.
Out in the forest, you hear a large crashing sound.
Windy! I heard something. I heard something crash.
What? Greg, what? Something crashed? From where? What direction?
Do I know the direction?
Yeah. The 21 you do.
Over there.
Wendy's gonna just like unsheath her blade. No, actually, she's gonna prepare Eldrick's Blast and just kind of have it in her fist, I guess. And she's gonna kind of like run out to where Greg pointed to just go try and inspect what's going on.
All right. Make me a survival check as you delve into the woods by yourself.
Okay.
Windy! I'm gonna run after her, just screaming instead of doing it
18
stealthy.
for survival.
18. You're walking in the woods. There's no one but Greg around. And the light is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you see it. You see what looks to be a large ruins of sorts, covered in moss and vines, and just completely overrun, but certainly a ruin from an era long past. What you see, presumably which made the noise, you see a tree that has fallen over and crashed into part of the ruin.
Greg, whatever those things were, the tree-sized creatures, they're back. Unless I don't know. Maybe the tree-sized creature.
It's the trees!
What?
It's the trees!
They're alive? What if the tree-sized creature is a tree, Greg?
Then I don't have fireball. I don't know.
No, I have
You guys
checkers.
hear a large sound, a sound that's like going through your right ear, and you turn to see something there. It sounds like a gasp of some sorts, and there's nothing there.
Did you hear that, Greg?
I'm gonna cast detect magic.
You detect and you look around in the area around you. There's faint traces of necromancy around. Nothing strong, nothing there. But in this spot, in this ruin, there used to be something here. There may still be. You'd have to look around, though.
Indy, there's something. There was something here. I'm detecting some necromancy.
Necromancy. Oh shoot.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very strong, but something is here.
Okay, Greg.
I can't really see, but you can.
Yeah, I'm looking around right now. Do I see anything with my night vision?
Make a perception check. If you're trying to like go through the ruin and like investigate, that'd be an investigation check.
No, I'm just like looking just to see if I see anything.
Yeah, perception.
That's a 17.
17, you look around. You hear a sound from an owl from a bit of a distance away, but nothing in your immediate surroundings. Just the ruin for you.
Oh, okay, Greg.
What do we do, Windy?
If there's something dangerous here, we have to see what's here. We can't just.
Hello,
Greg. And he just kind of like her whole body tenses up and she kind of cringes a bit. She like closes one eye.
You close one
Anything
eye.
happen?
You look around. Nothing seems to happen. You hear in the distance the faint sound of what seems to be a dying whale screech or something like that.
Wait, actually? Like, that's what we hear?
That's what you hear.
Greg, let's just very carefully see if we can see what that sound is. A dying whale? I don't know what's going on in the forest, Greg. We have to be careful. If we see anything, we go back to camp and we wake everyone up, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna cast invisibility on you and I.
Sounds good.
Shh, both of you turn invisible. Both of you make me stealth checks. Griggs, yours is going to be a straight roll. Wendy, you have advantage.
Okay.
Damn it.
You're flowing
Okay,
pretty
my-
good. Pretty good, Griggs.
The three 19s in a row?
Yeah, so I got a
Mine's
19.
not even tired.
Oh my god.
You guys are doing your best, the best you can to stay sneaky here. As you investigate the ruins, both of you may make me investigation checks. Grig with disadvantage.
Yes, naturally.
Okay.
15.
It's like you're not
Oh
even
my
tired.
god.
That's a 9.
9?
Yeah,
One.
I rolled really poorly.
I think I actually hate Greg.
You, Wendy, you're definitely tense in the moment as you're kind of inspecting these ruins, waiting with bated breath about something that's about to pop up around you. You feel the tension. Grig, you're a little bit more of the adventuring type, and you kind of start carefully looking around this ruin, and beyond the small little pavilion area, overgrown in ivy, and also you can't see shit, right? What are you doing for light?
Can I have Firebolt in my hand?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh,
for
actually.
me.
Wait. I think I might have in my inventory a torch. A torch.
Just a floating torch. Just a fucking floating torch in the middle of these woods. And you're just inspecting this pavilion, and you see under a little bit of rubble, there looks to be a pouch of some sort. Do you look inside?
You know I do.
You find about 20 gold inside the pouch. But it's strange. This gold usually has some kind of symbol upon it, typically that of one of the countries. You look at this one. It is unrecognizable. And you also find in this pouch a few packages wrapped in cloth, about brick-sized. Do you open one of them up?
Absolutely.
Inside this package, you find what looks to be faint yellow and red crystals. You may make me a history check with disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Fuck, great.
Yeah, no, I hate him.
I rolls.
You look.
Greg is the epitome of he can't keep getting away with it.
He's a halfling. He's just a straight up a halfling. You look at these and you start to recognize it for a little bit. You recall your grandpapa telling you about this at one time. This is known as star sugar. There are 3 doses here of it. You know it to be a rare drug. When ingested, your reflexes, speed, and just awareness increases by quite a bit. But then after a certain amount of time, everything slows down and you become that of a snail's pace. Effectively, this is a drug, and when you ingest it, you have haste for a minute, and then you're considered slow for a minute.
Is it addictive? Do I know that?
With a 19, you think there's a decent chance of being addictive, yes.
Okay.
With a 19, unfortunately, you're unaware of how to find more of this.
Yikes. Well. Do they glow or anything, or are they just like are crystals?
They're just crystals.
Interesting. I'll put them back in the bag and put them in my inventory.
You may add 3 doses of star sugar to your inventory.
You find anything over there, Greg?
I found some drugs.
I'm sorry, I was not ready for that delivery.
What do you mean you found drugs, Greg? When he just kind of like walks over, kind of like checking over her shoulder, just to make sure nothing behind her.
I empty them back out into my hand. Look, it's star sugar. My granddad told me about these.
Can I like roll to see if I know more about star sugar?
Yeah, make a history check.
Okay. Oh, come on. All these 2s. It's horrible. I almost got a nat 20, but then I swapped over to a 2.
I hate
Okay.
when that happens. Yeah,
taking all
nothing
your
more.
high rolls.
He really
Interesting. Okay. I feel like I vaguely heard about this, but it seems like you know more about it than I do. Very interesting. Maybe I could make a potion out of it or something. We could talk about that later. Is there anything else you found?
Some gold? It's unlabeled. It has no country of origin.
What do you mean it has no country? Can I take a look at it quick?
Look.
Sorry, we can take a quick little break. I gotta be right back.
Okay. Ah, you're right, Greg. There's nothing on this coin. I wonder if it's made of chocolate.
I'll bite one.
Proceeds
Probably
to bite
doesn't-
coin. Teeth fall out.
roll a d20 for me.
Roll a dental check. Hold on.
Dental check.
19. I got a 19, Greg. What is that? What happened?
The gold actually gets a little bit into your teeth, and now you have some gold flakes on your teeth, nice and smooth.
Sick. What do you know? It's gold teeth. There we go.
Just some gold flakes, like someone like peppered gold into
Oh.
your smile.
You know what, Greg? I think we can make money off of this. This could be like an aesthetic, thing. We can open up a shop somewhere and gold peppered teeth. We just, put gold on people's teeth. We charge them like twice as much.
That's what we'll do. After we take down all of these evil people, we'll open up a dental shop.
Great idea. The profit margins on dentistry, I heard, are amazing.
I can't believe the rolls, though. All of these rolls, everything I've rolled this entire... 19, 19, a 15, and then a 22.
How did you roll 2 19s? That's beyond me.
I rolled 3 19s, technically.
Yeah, that's insane. That's actually straight up broken. There's a hidden luck stat. Jeez.
Oh, so Wendy bit one of the coins and rolled a 19.
Okay, cool. What are you doing, Wendy?
Not that. That was a side thing. We just had our own campaign for a second.
Sure.
Yeah, so Wendy wants to look at the coins and see if she recognizes this unmarked coin.
Make a history
like
check.
if you're sure. All right, come on. This one really matters. Please don't be a 2. Please. Okay, that's a 25. There we go.
25, very good. Pretty much only you would be able to recognize this. These are coins that predate the Great War. You recall seeing this design pattern back when Norca was just tribal in nature, not fully united as of yet. There was records that only you were able to figure out from your time in your past. You're uncertain as why they're here, but you have 20 gold of pre-war gold. You have 20 gold worth of pre-war gold. Yeah, what I just said.
Gotcha. So it's like over 1,000 years ago. Gotcha. Yeah. Greg, we need to hold on to this gold. This is from before the Great War. This is at least 1,000 years old, at a minimum. This predates everything.
Is it worth more?
I don't even know if I could put a value on it. This doesn't exist. I haven't seen this since before I disappeared, before I went to sleep. I don't even know where to find something like this anymore. I haven't seen it since I came to this time. We definitely
doing
don't
in
sell
here?
it.
You hear the noise once more.
Greg, something weird is going on, and I think we need to get everyone else. Whatever's out here, it's dangerous, and I don't know if the two of us can take it.
Okay, we're not gonna run into trouble again. Let's go get the crew.
Okay. We go back to the campsite.
You guys make it back to the camp. Still invisible, both of you.
Okay. I'm gonna go wake everyone up.
Isaac, you feel invisible hands. You feel yourself being shaken awake, and you look up and you see Lucky just flattened upon you, like he's belly side up, like all over you.
What's up?
Wake up.
What's
Wake
going-
up. Something's out here, and everyone needs to be awake. Wake everyone up.
Okay, got it. I'll turn around and I'll kind of gently shake. Well, I'll shake everyone else awake.
The rest of you arouse at this moment.
Oh wow, Jake and Wendy coming to get help. That's some real character progression.
Oh, so what's going on? We're awake. Did something happen?
Right. There's so many things happen. Quite a few. First of all, there's something out in the forest that sounds like a dying whale. There's a temple, and it had drugs and money that predates the Great War from like over 1,000 years ago. I recognized it, but I haven't seen that type of money since I came to this time. It's something's out there, and I get the feeling that Grig and I can't handle it by ourselves. And I don't know if it's coming here or not, but it knocked over another whole tree. So it's dangerous, and it's big, and it's close by.
Okay. Well,
What? No, hold. Look, it's too early in the morning for these kinds of jokes. I'm going back to bed.
Pala, Wendy kind of like pulls out like. Does she have no? Grig is the coins. Grig, give me
Both
one
of
of the
you
coins.
are still invisible.
Oh, Grig, can we not be invisible right now?
but I had to use an entire spell for this.
Okay, fine. Wendy just kind of like puts some dirt on her sleeves just so people can see where she is, I guess.
The dirt is also invisible.
Okay, she puts off the dirt. Never mind, this isn't important. Just, Pala,
Throw some coins at their feet.
oh, okay. Well, okay. These are the coins you're talking about. The pre-war.
They're blank coins. Whatever.
They have no country. No country, Pala.
I don't know anything about how coins are made. I'm sorry. But
Okay.
sure, you guys seem, if Wendy's antsy about this, then okay, all right.
Do you
Let's-
need drugs, Pala?
What?
Excuse me?
What?
I have.
Hmm?
Hold on, I need to look at the news.
What were you guys
I
doing out there?
I have star sugar. I have star sugar,
Hey,
Pala.
actually, Greg, actually, I think I do. Could I hold on to that?
Yeah. Here, take it if you need.
Yeah, for sure. And I stash it in my backpack, out of Grig's reach. Thank you, Greg. I'll keep this. I'll put this to good use.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't planning on using it, but if you wanted to, at least now you have them.
Alright,
pal, you may add
3 doses of star sugar to your inventory.
Great, cool. Just what I needed.
Drugs.
Yeah.
What else was over there besides the coins? You found coins?
A ghost. It was like ooh, and then it was like. Woo.
A ghost? Wendy?
I don't know if it was a ghost or not. Whatever it was big enough to knock over an entire tree, and it was making whale sounds off in the forest somewhere.
Yeah.
And we found drugs and pre-war coins at a temple, and there was necromancy Greg was able to detect necromancy around the temple. Faint,
Oh
but it
yeah,
was there.
that's an important one. Yeah, it was necromancy.
That sounds kind of dangerous. Don't you guys think? Like,
That's why we came back for the
Yeah,
first
that's-
time.
Heck, that's how we didn't tackle it. See, we learned from our previous mistakes. We go back and get else involved in this. That way we don't die.
okay, well,
Or we still die, but at least we do it together.
Exactly. Like true friends, we die together. No, my point is we should decide what to do here. If we just wait and see if it comes to us, or we kind of just do a little reconnaissance and see what it might be, if it's a threat or if it's, not much of anything.
sure. I mean, is it almost morning right now? Like, is it pretty much almost over?
Oh,
At
yeah.
this point, you're reaching morning, but you may need to sleep in for another hour to get the benefits of your long rest.
Okay. Alright, well, how about since there might be ghosts over there, how about we go there during the morning? Maybe it'll be a little bit safer to, like, see and walk around if it's still wandering around at nighttime, and then we can check to see if we can find something. Unless you want to
What
go
if
right
it's gone?
now. Yeah. I mean, if it's knocking over trees, that's kind of scary. I don't know. Like ghosts that can knock over trees. Yeah.
I agree that that's not great, but again, I don't know if do we have time to just go exploring the woods?
We think we have some extra time. We needed to be there in 2 weeks, so the end of this month almost, and we have a couple more days. So, yeah, I suppose we could.
Let's do it! Let's do it!
Okay. Alright, how about we sleep in a little bit? Because I'm kind of tired. And then we do it in an hour? Okay.
All right. We'll wait an hour. Maybe it'll probably be safer if we wait anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys return to bed for an hour.
Greg's just gonna read the book for an hour.
Okay.
Oh,
Take
wait,
another
you
level
do
of exhaustion.
you do this in front.
That was mean. Okay.
No, you're good. You're good. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay, alright. Constitution saving throw. Alright, this is gonna be the lowest. No, nat 20.
You're fine.
Ow!
Oh my god.
You're fine. Yeah.
Wow.
As you guys
Oh.
wake up, you look around.
Wait,
Everyone
wait.
make me percent. Oh yeah, what's up?
I wanted to ask if Greg did this in front of Wendy, like at night, like around the campfire, reading the book. I mean, I guess he would, right? Unless
Yeah,
he went
yeah.
back into. Okay. Wendy's just gonna kind of like walk over and just like look over his shoulder while he's reading the book.
Are you doing this
I
stealthily?
closed the book.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
I'm not
you-
doing it stealthily. I
So
mean,
the
I don't know
book
how
is-
I could.
It's gonna be closed. Well, you're invisible right now, and I'm invisible.
Oh, so I can't see what you see.
Yeah, he's reading the
'Cause we're
book
both-
invisibly. That's true. Wait, you
Oh, yeah,
can't
so
read
no
the
one
book
can
because
see
you're
it.
invisible.
Oh, what? I can't see the book that I'm holding?
Oh, how does this spell fucking work?
I don't think you can.
Really?
If you put it on the ground, then you don't have your hands touching it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'll put it on the ground. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person.
Yeah, I guess you can't.
Unless it was just on the
You
ground.
yourself are invisible. You know everything that's on your person and stuff like that, but you yourself are not able to be seen.
Okay.
So you'd have to take off invisibility to read your book.
Or he said he'd put it on the ground.
Yeah, on the ground.
Oh, so away from your person and then just flipping through the pages?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That works.
Okay. Well, in that case, then Wendy's just gonna try to. I guess then in that case, since she's invisible, stealthily just stand behind Greg and just kind of look and see if she sees anything of interest on the pages of the book.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. Arcana. Oh, actually, good thing for Arcana. Come on.
Hopefully Greg doesn't steal your
26,
good roll.
26.
26 Arcana. You're
Yep.
looking over Greg's shoulder here at this book, And actually, make me a stealth check as well, just to make sure Greg can't see you or hear you.
Sure. This is a regular. There's no advantage or disadvantage, right?
This is advantage because you're still invisible.
Oh, okay. See, the first one's a 22, and then the second one is a 24.
That's higher than his passive. You're fine. So you are looking at this book with a 26. At first, it looks to be like a normal wizard book. You see spells in there. You see alchemical symbols and ideologies in there, and you can see Greg intently learning upon it. But there's something odd about the book. It's and you look at Greg, and you can't see Greg, but there's something about the book and the way that it's methodically going through. There's something wrong with it. The book itself. You can't detect. That's all you can detect with just normal check. But you can tell that there's an issue with the book. 100%.
There's an issue with the book. There's nothing I can't Is there something I can't understand? I can't read it, or is it
It's not so much that. It's just so much more. You're looking at it over a viewpoint without being able to inspect it yourself and look and thumb through it, right? And you also aren't using any magic of sorts to detect anything about the book. This is just you kind of going through it.
Right. Can I cast speed read while I'm doing this?
That would break your invisibility.
So would I have to re-roll for stealth? How would that work?
At that point,
I guess he would just see me.
Yeah, I think the rolls have been made at this point. He would just see you, I think, at that point.
Okay. If I cast it, Grig's just gonna like close the book, so it doesn't. I think Wendy understands that, so she's not gonna waste the spell slot on that. She'll just go off of what she has for now, because you know.
Yeah, but you understand that there's something odd about the book itself. Probably
Right.
not in a good way.
Right. Yeah. Something feels wrong. Something doesn't feel right. Okay.
Yeah, you would need magic to determine more about it.
Gotcha. Okay. I guess we wait an hour then. Yeah.
You also stay up?
Yeah, I mean, like I'm still up for the hour. Like, you know, like I'm still on my shift.
Yeah, you're still on your shift. That's fair. Okay. You guys wait that additional hour. The invisibility drops. The rest of you guys wake up. As you all wake up and enter around you, I would like everyone to roll me a perception check.
Sure.
Oh my god.
21.
23.
Oh my god, I got a 21 and an 18.
Wendy,
This shouldn't be allowed.
June, Grig, you guys look around you. On the trees surrounding your camp, about 10, 15 feet up, you see deep claw marks in the trees. They weren't there earlier.
That's not good.
Something was watching us last night, and we didn't even
I
notice.
told you we should have gone.
Okay. Sorry, Greg. I didn't realize it was so close. Oh, that's...
The fact that it didn't attack us means it wasn't just like a regular animal. It must have had some sort of motivation, some sentience,
Well,
some.
Wait a
Hold
second.
on.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I feel like I can trust that we're keeping a good watch, and if these things left these cuts here, I mean, are we sure there isn't something causing some kind of like hallucination, maybe? Like, I don't understand. How can something make these claw marks without us noticing? We were on watch all night.
Interesting.
Well, Grig and I leave for a little bit to explore the temple, so I guess it's possible they could have gone there while we were gone. That's the only thing I could think of, though.
Oh, okay.
Isaac, making me an animal handling check.
I was just wondering. Let's see. 5.
You're uncertain as to the nature of whatever this creature could be, the reasoning
Yeah,
Can I-
behind its actions.
Just for fun, I will, or for Pala's gonna like try to look under her fingernails to see if there's like any like leftover like splinters, just in case that's her and she didn't notice.
Make me an investigation check.
Sure. Do I get advantage? No, wait, no, this is different. This is different. Never mind. This doesn't count.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
just-
that's a 2.
You don't see anything under your fingernails.
Okay.
You
For
feel a
the
little
tree.
hungrier than usual, though.
Okay.
Can I climb up the tree and then inspect them like close up?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll allow a reroll and for your animal handling in that case.
Oh, the animal handling,
Yeah.
not survival. Okay.
Yeah, actually, no, this could fall under survival. I'll allow it.
Okay, I'll take it then. 18.
18, you're looking at these claw marks. You recall back home how some animals, such as wolves or whatever, kind of mark their territory. You look at these claw marks, and they're deep, and they're big. Like, you estimate maybe a foot long of a claw, based on how deep they are and how much it's been clawed. And you go and think, these are territory markers. Whatever this thing is, it's letting you know to keep going. Do not stay here.
Got it. I'll come down off the tree, and I'll say,
Like a warning.
so I'm not really sure about going back to the temple. If this thing lives there, then it clearly doesn't want us to be here. It's pretty angry, I think. These are territory markers. See?
Well, then we keep moving. No, I don't see any reason to piss it off more.
Yeah, I think I agree with Isaac on this. I trust his instincts when it comes to this type of stuff. It's best that we just move forward and don't mess around
What
with things
about
we don't
the
understand.
drugs?
I think we have enough drugs for now.
I've got the drugs.
No, the
safely.
drugs and the coins. What? Why were they there?
I don't know, Greg, but we have the types of things we're dealing with right now are like the fate of this whole world right here, like the world of Solaris. If we die trying to mess around with coins and drugs, maybe it's connected, maybe it isn't, but I don't know if it's worth it. You know?
I guess.
It could be a ghost or it could be something. I have no idea what those claw marks are from. Those are giant. So
The fact that it was knocking down the trees last night and now there's claw marks, I get the feeling that we may not have seen the last, or and at least it may not been the last time we've seen signs of whatever this thing is. We should be really
Doesn't
on
that mean that it moved with us? If it was there before and now it's here, are we going in the same direction as it, or is it following us?
I don't know. This whole
Probably just
territory. I don't know. We should get out of this forest as fast as possible, I think.
I guess so. Let's get out.
hey, maybe I can send Lucky to go look for it though, since he can always just run away while we just keep moving. If you kind of would be curious about like some things in there, maybe he can go find some things for you, Greg. If you know what he needs to look for, I can tell him.
I don't want to put Lucky in that precarious of a situation.
I'm okay with it. You could put it on me. If something happens to Lucky, it's okay if it's my fault.
Oh no, it'll be Lucky's fault. That's for sure. He should be able to get away. Is there anything small he can go and look for?
Drugs and coin pouches and anything that looks like a small wrapped brick, I suppose.
Okay, I'll go tell him. Okay, Lucky, can you look for some small coins
Huh?
over there? And I
What's
have a job for you. There apparently is another deer out there causing trouble, but they're protecting.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta be secret though. You can't get caught by this one. So if you see it, you need to run away, and it looks pretty scary, you know. So,
Okay.
but go over there, and I kind of point to like where Greg and Wendy described
Okay.
the things were. I'm like, you need to find these small coins,
Okay.
put them in your mouth, but don't swallow them,
Okay.
and then take them back. and we'll be going that way. So just meet up with it. We'll just come back to this trail and go that way.
Okay.
I point that direction. I throw a stick on the ground that goes that way. Like, just so you know, that way.
Okay.
Okay. All right. See you later, Lucky. We're to keep moving.
Ooh, okay. He
I
wanders
can
into the
help us
forest.
to. I can help us to travel, hopefully undetected. At least, unless there's something magical following us. If that'll
Oh, that'd
help
be-
us get out of here quicker.
Oh yeah, if you could cover our tracks while we're moving, that would be helpful. If you could do that.
Absolutely. Leave it to me. I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Alrighty. That will stop any sort of tracks from entering behind you guys as you kind of go through the first leg of this journey.
Yeah, I started like burning incense here, basically.
You guys
And
pack up and start heading through. Sorry, go ahead.
I can cast it at will, so I'm gonna try to keep it going as long as we're in the forest.
Okay.
It says at will, but I couldn't figure out how to get it to be like it causes a spell slot.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But it will
does
cause
use-
it does use a spell slot, yeah.
Okay, well then I'll use it.
Okay.
I
So you
didn't realize.
pop it on. That's my own fault. You pop it on, and you guys head through for the first leg of the journey. It is the third day. It's a little bit more overcast at this particular moment. But travel seems to go by pretty unimpeded. At some point during the middle of the day, you see what looks to be two of the guards, and these ironclad Grey Wardens, as they kind of like are moving around on their own gaziers, kind of moving forward past you guys. They look to each other and look to all of you, and they put their hands up. "Oh there, traveler. You mind if we take a look real quick? We talk a bit."
Yeah. What exactly are you looking for?
He steps down from his gazier, his mount, takes out a small little parchment. "Have you heard of this gentleman?" And he pulls out a scroll, and you can see a very crotchety-looking old man on this poster, and it says, "Greg Tinkerton, wanted, dead or alive, reward 100,000 gold."
No, if I saw someone like that, I would surely recognize them.
He looks over to all of you guys. "All right. Well, be sure to tell us." Can't get this fucking accent. But be sure to tell us if you do see him. He's a very dangerous criminal.
I mean, I've definitely heard all about him, like as much as anyone else, but I have never seen that guy. You think you'd know a celebrity when you saw him, right?
Make a persuasion check.
I'll use my channel divinity for this advantage.
Okay.
Okay, thank God. Nope, didn't help much. 13.
13, they look to each other. "Son, are you telling us everything?"
It's a joke. I know, bad people are usually celebrities, but, I mean, 100,000 gold, right?
Right. So you wouldn't mind if we take a look around, do you?
I mean, go ahead. You're not gonna find 100,000 gold bounty here.
Does everyone consent to a search of the cart and your persons?
Again, I checked that before.
To wait till
Uh,
persons?
Yeah.
Wait, why?
They're a 13 was not enough to dissuade their suspicion based on what Isaac was saying. They were fine, and then Isaac started saying what he was saying, and they're like,
Sorry.
I'm gonna cast invisibility again. Have they seen me already?
Yeah, they've clocked every single one of you.
Oh boy.
Point of my spell then.
That was the first part. This is the second part of the journey.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't want them touching my personal stuff, but like look, you can search the cart or whatever. I just, I have my own privacy I'd like to maintain. What do you need from me?
I understand that. Can you just show us what you got in your pockets? We'll take a look, and we'll let you be on your way.
Pockets? What, do you think he's in my what?
We know that this is a popular trade route for ice fruit. All right, and Lego. We're just making sure that whoever comes in through here it has nothing to do with it. By order of the Namar House.
So, I mean, where you guys from? You from Norca?
Namor House. Wait.
Yes, we're on patrol route under order of the Namar House of Nocia.
So you know Lord Soul, right, in that case?
Correct.
Well, so it happened that we're friends with the Iron Wolves, guiding and taking care of Lord Soul. And if you look at Burglemere over here, you could see that.
He waves. There you guys.
Now, if you don't mind, we have some business in Nocio to attend to, so please.
Make me an intimidation check with advantage.
Ooh.
Intimidate his ass.
25.
25. They look to each other. Well, yeah, that's the Iron Wolf insignia there. Okay. Sorry about the trouble. Can't be too careful these days.
No, I understand. Take it easy.
Yeah, we wish you a
We
safe travel.
appreciate you keeping things safe.
They nod. As is our job. They get back on their gazier and leave you guys to your business.
Oh, that was a close one, Isaac. I was about to have to charm them with my hypnotic gaze.
Sorry about that. I'm too casual with the guards still, I think. I didn't realize how hard they would be around here.
Well, yeah, of course, the day after Greg here hands me a bag of frickin' drugs, random people show up to start searching our persons.
It was a beautiful picture of Granddad, though. Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw the picture.
Yeah, I miss him.
Oh, he's worth 100,000 gold. I think we might have a hard time finding him first. Honestly, if that many people are looking for him. Jeez.
What did he do to, like?
Yeah.
I've heard he's like powerful, that he's notorious. Clearly, people hate him for some reason.
Hate him? No one hates him.
I don't know, Greg. I think the vibe I've been getting is that people, in fact, do hate your granddad.
No, don't say that about Granddad.
Didn't someone told us that you fought because he thought you were his granddad? Like, that he literally tried to kill you.
That was because we were trying to take his stuff, though.
You're trying to do what?
Now, how similar are you and your granddad?
I mean, I would say we're like two peas in a pod, but
Alright, yeah, no, it all makes sense now.
I mean, he's definitely a bit more of a radical, I would say.
Oh, Greg.
Radical?
Wait, what do you mean radical? Yeah.
Hold on a second.
you know, like
I don't.
I think I remember reading a book. It was called like Robin Hood or something. Yeah, something like that.
Uh-huh.
Like a pirate.
Not really a pirate, but yeah, sure.
Did your granddad like write a manifesto or something?
I mean, I think he was in the middle of it.
Huh?
You know, he's always writing something.
In the middle of it.
Hey, Greg, could you like when you use someone else's voice, could you try like using your granddad's voice for a second? I just want to know what he sounds like.
I mean, I don't think I do a very good job. I mean, sometimes he doesn't sound the same. Sometimes he sounds a bit different.
Well, what do you mean?
I'm gonna use a disguise self.
All right.
Alright, where is it? Disguise. So I gotta use the spell slot. Right. There it goes.
I'm calling it. I
Alright.
think that Grig actually is his granddad in disguise this whole time.
Hey Isaac, how's it going?
Is this your granddad? Am I looking?
I mean, like sometimes it's him, and sometimes it's not.
Why does he sound like he's perpetually like 5 drinks into a
You know, I don't. You know, I can't really tell to that. I've never seen him take a drink of anything besides fresh water.
Okay. Okay. So he's not as good looking as you are. He's more like a chain smoker usually.
I'm gonna take the thing off because my voice hurts. I mean, it once again, I'd say it depends.
Oh, what is
Sometimes he looks
Oh,
the
you say
same. Sometimes he looks different.
You say it depends, but how do you, when you think of your granddad, how do you think of him? What does he
Oh,
look like?
Granddad is beautiful
Mhm.
in his heart.
His heart.
It is hard. Okay.
Okay, I think I've gotten a good feel for your granddad. After all, somehow, I think, after this.
So what would you say the picture is, Eric, of like the one that they have, just like his pirate look?
Yeah, it's more of his pirate look. Even then, there are some parts of the features that are a little off, like the nose maybe a little bit too big, the eye a little too
Like
far
Flynn
apart.
Rider.
Yeah. It wasn't a very good approximation of him, mainly because the way he looks changes so often.
It's Granddad. Always changing. Always on it. He always keeps you on your toes. That's how I've been so good at adventuring.
Right. It's not. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find if he's as notorious as everyone's saying. I like if there's like 100,000 gold bounty. What kind of power? Like, there's got to be a lot of powerful people.
I'm
that
gonna
have
pull out
already been.
the compass, and then like look at it.
What are you casting from it?
I mean, I'm just trying to think. Like everyone's saying, like I don't think that we're gonna find him, and I'm just like I just want to know that it's pointing somewhere.
It's pointing towards the direction you guys are going.
Maybe he's in Nocio. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully he is.
I think he'll be right under our nose when we. I don't want to say when we least expect it, because I don't want to make any of you worried, but.
I mean, he's. Yeah, no, we'll keep an eye out. What I'm worried about is, like, if someone like him is as powerful as people say he is, and there's enough of a reward for it that I don't, like, even if we really tried, are we even capable of, like, finding him? Like,
I mean, finding him is one thing. Seeing if we could get him to stay in one place is another.
Well, I mean, I will for sure give it a shot.
Just really, I think I just need to ask him a few questions. Is all. Just need to clear some things up with Granddad.
Oh, can I ask, what do you want to ask him when you meet him, when you get the chance?
I have absolutely 100% no clue.
I kind of get it.
But as soon as I think about it, I will let you know.
Yeah, it should be kind of overwhelming to see your granddad again. When was the last time you saw him? Do you remember?
It was a few weeks before the start of our adventures.
Oh, good. Okay.
He told me he would be right back. He was just going to do a job. And then...
Went to the store
We
to grab
got-
a pack of smokes.
Yeah, he went to the store to grab a pack of smokes. And then he was gone.
It was gone.
And then we had the people of the king of Norca. He knocked on my door, our door. Grieg and Grieg, they were really scared. So I was like, Grieg, don't worry. I'll get, don't worry. I'll find Granddad. So that way, I could save our name and, make sure clear up everything that's going on. Because right now they're under watch by Norca. I don't like my family under watch. Some of the business practices aren't up to code. That's not good if it gets shut down. It'll be very bad for business. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I hope we can find him soon. I mean, we should probably look around once we get there after things settle down. Maybe he'll be there, and we'll just run into him once we're talking to the Fontaine family. Who knows?
All right. We'll take a look. As you know, I'm always looking out for Granddad.
It seems like everyone's looking out for Granddad.
All right, you guys continue on your journey. Third day of travel. Tonight is the night of the full moon. As you guys set up camp, and sunset hits.
Okay.
Before it gets too close to the moon, I guess starting to show itself, I do want to try doing the meditation again. But basically find the sturdiest looking tree I can find. Basically, prepare to chain myself to it.
All right, what we do in the shadows-esque. Got it.
Is that what they do in that? Okay, cool.
The werewolves, not swearwolves. Keep going. Sorry, that was a funny thing for me. That was just for me.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I'll assuming Isaac's still up for it. I tried doing the meditation again.
Are you using these dimensional shackles to shackle yourself around a tree? It doesn't take you very long, I would say, to find a very thick-looking trunk a little ways from the camp.
Yeah, for sure. I would wrap them around so that I'm firmly attached as much as I can to the tree. And actually, I will ask Isaac to do it because by the definition of the item, I would be able to remove them if I put them on. So
Okay. All right.
So it's just you that can remove them.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and do that then. In that case, are you ready?
Yeah. I would make sure June knows that it's going on as well. I mean, not everyone would know. It's not like I'm being secretive about it. But just if June wanted to be on standby, she could be.
Wait, where are you being locked up?
There's a tree some ways away from camp. Isaac is chaining me to. So he and anyone who asks or anyone he designates can use an action to remove the shackles. So as long as he doesn't designate me, it should keep me going. And it's a DC 30 strength check.
Could I have followed you guys? And just stand 20 feet there behind Isaac?
Sure.
Okay, sure. I'm there watching.
Hey, actually, this is a good chance. We're about to go into a guided meditation state, June. I'm not sure how often you do this, but this isn't to meditate on Hitaro, but just to meditate on ourselves. So if you want to join us, I think this might be a good prompt for Pala, too.
Sure. I can join.
Okay. Alright, and with that, I'll go ahead and chain Pala to the tree. And then I'll sit down and I'll begin the guided meditation to see if we can start moving some ether.
Okay. You all sit down as the sun is beginning to set, going through the guided meditation. Pala, you are chained to this tree and you start to breathe in and out as you meditate, or do your best to do so. Please make me an insight check with advantage and add +2 to the roll.
Okay. This is going to be a 15.
15. All right. Anyone want to use advantage? Want to give a inspiration?
I don't know.
Can I give myself a bardic?
No. So with a
Yeah,
15,
then-
a 15, you breathe in and out, and you can feel your mind slowly fading away. As Isaac talks, you're more attuned to your body and how you feel. You can feel the chaotic nature of your blood kind of coursing through you. Calm, you realize, was not a state you really could ever have. But as you're kind of going through this and you feel that thirst for blood and to slaughter and to rip and to tear, and that chaotic energy that keeps you up all the time, slowly but surely, you're able to let go and think, just as the moon begins to rise. The moon begins to rise into the night. You guys are there watching over Paula, June, and Isaac as the rest of the group begins to set up camp. Paula, the moon rises in the distance. Your eyes are closed, and you can feel that bloodline of yours to strengthen more and more and more. As this happens, give me a second. You feel that your surroundings disappear. And amidst the darkness, you almost see yourself in this forest around you. The moon bright in the sky, beckoning forward. You stand there, gree in hand. Across the way, you see yourself emerging from the woods, looking back at you. It snarls as you see your were-griffin form. It looks like it's about to charge. And we'll end the session there.
Oh yeah, I'll fight my own self.
Yep. Oh, good session. A lot of RP.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what happens here. Pala v Pala.
Halloween Pala.
We'll
Can't
get
wait
to that
to-
next time.
Beat
Excellent.
myself into the dust.
Yeah.
Great.